Here we go, George. Your bowl of Lucky Charms.
Ah, thanks, Belvedere. Hey, where's all the marshmallows?
In my cuckoo.
Morning.
Good morning, Kevin. Anything for breakfast?
No thanks, I'm gonna be late for school. Oh, listen, what do you think of the earrings? Too much?
Not if you're one of the Marvelettes.
What a kidder, huh?
And you were worrying about your marshmallows.
Just a second, young man. You're not going out looking like that. That's better.
Is this something I should know about?
George, it's for his fraternity initiation.
Yeah, they're not allowed to get us drunk or torture guys anymore, so now we do stuff like this.
Oh. For a minute there, Kev, I thought maybe the cheese had fallen off your cracker.
Dad, don't worry. Anyway, I better get going. These panties keep riding up. See ya.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life yet.
Looks like you were having a bad dream.
I think I still am.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. This is what I'm going to do for the school talent show.
Oh, dear.
Well, it's the only talent I've got. Except for my burping.
Wesley, there must be something entertaining you could do that doesn't involve a bodily function.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. How about some magic tricks?
I don't know any.
Can you juggle?
No.
How about flame eating?
The Samoan kid's already doing that. Actually, I did get this book on ventriloquism. It looks too hard.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Wow, that's great. Your lips hardly moved at all.
Thank you, Wesley. It's a little trick I picked up while I was dating Sherry Lewis.
So you think you could teach me to throw my voice?
Certainly, Wesley, as long as the rest of you goes with it.
This is so stupid. Yeah, if I knew they were going to make us clean, I would have worn the pantsuit. Right, Carl.
All right, ladies, you can put your mops down. I have a little announcement to make. Since you guys have been such good sports, the brothers here at Phi Eta Pi have decided to reward you with a little party.
Great. I've already got a date with a football player.
Sorry, Owens, but you have to bring a girl. In fact, gentlemen, you have to bring a very special girl, because this Friday is going to be Phi Eta's annual Bowser Ball. All right, knock it off. And listen, if you guys expect to get into this place, we better see some primo pooches.
Hey, what's he talking about? I mean, what, are you supposed to bring a dog or something?
Yeah, the kind with 2 legs. You see, you go and find the worst-looking girl on campus, and then you bring her to the dance. I think that's how my dad met my mom.
Well, I'm not doing that.
Oh, come on, Kev.
Anyway, what are you supposed to do? Go up to some girl and say, "Hi, you're pretty ugly. Want a party?"
That's pretty good. Can I use it?
like one.
Who are you?
I'm Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, good, then I can leave.
Hey, it's me!
Why, Wesley, what a surprise.
See, you said I should get a dummy that's funny and has lots of personality. And you have more personality than anybody I know.
Well, that's really flattering of you, Wesley. But I hope you can capture my considerable wit and charm.
Oh, sure.
Hey, guys. Who's the dummy?
I was just about to ask the same question.
Not bad.
Oh, hey, Carl. So, did you find one yet?
What are you talking about, Carl?
You know, a sweat hog, geek, trollette.
Hey, look, I already told you I'm not doing that.
You want to get in, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
Well, you better find somebody before all the good ones are taken. Listen, I've been checking out the girls' track team. They've got this Bulgarian shot putter with more hair on her arms than she's got on her whole head.
Sounds terrific.
Yeah, if only I can get her to like me.
Oh, good luck.
Listen, Kev, you do what you want, but just remember, we didn't exactly set the world on fire in high school, and now we got a chance to get into the best frat on campus, and I'm not gonna blow it.
Shh. Excuse me, but this is a library.
I think I'm in love.
Is this bothering you?
No.
Hey, don't we have chemistry together?
What?
10 o'clock lab, Edmonds, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
I guess that's why you were staring at me.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyway, I'm Audrey Munson.
Oh, hi, I'm Kevin. So, how'd you do on that first test?
Oh, not so good. I only got a 97.
I got a 10.
I guess I won't ask to see your notes. Hi, Heather. Hi, Wesley. Hello, Heather. Hello, Mr. Belvedere.
Everything go okay at school?
Yes, everything went okay at school.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
You don't sound sure.
It's just, there's this guy, Steve. And we went out last Saturday and had a lot of fun, and I thought he liked me. But he hasn't called me since, and I don't know why.
Well, perhaps next time you should wear a bigger paper bag.
Let's do that.
Sorry I'm late. I got hung up in art class.
Did it hurt? Anyway, I finished writing up our chemistry experiment. Here.
I filled in your lab book, too.
Come on, Audrey. How am I supposed to learn this stuff if you keep doing everything for me?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I meant next time.
Besides, we are lab partners. We're supposed to help each other.
Right.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. Well, I was just thinking of this girl, Wendy, I knew in high school. She used to give me her notes, too.
Was she a girlfriend?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I mean, I did take her to the prom, but that's a long story.
And I remind you of her?
Oh, no. Well, I mean, she was a real nice person, too.
Well, let's go.
Oh.
We're done.
Oh, great.
Hey, Owens. Haven't seen you around lately.
Oh, hi, Dwayne.
And who is this charming young lady?
Oh, Audrey Munson, Dwayne Bennett. Dwayne's one of the brothers at Phi Eta.
Nice to meet you.
I suppose we'll be seeing both of you at a little soiree this Friday?
Oh, no, I'm not taking her.
Oh? Personally, I don't think you could do any better.
Listen, Audrey...
It's okay. I have to study anyway. Besides, you probably already have a date.
No, I don't. Listen, I would have asked you, but it's just a stupid fraternity party. I mean, you know how they are.
Fun?
So, you want to go?
Sure.
Great.
Morning, family.
Good morning, Mr. Belvedere.
Hi, big guy.
Oh, great, it's Foamhead.
Well, what's everybody in the mood for? Heather, how about a nice bowl of oatmeal? It'll match your complexion.
Just shut up.
Knock it off, Wes. You're going to be late for school.
Okay.
And apologize to your sister.
I'm sorry, Heather. I didn't mean to call you an oatmeal face.
It's okay.
Yeah, so more like a pizza face.
Wesley!
Morning, family.
Oh, knock it off.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down 'cause I stepped on it.
I take it you're getting ready for tonight.
Yeah, and I'm getting real good, too. Pretty soon my lips won't move at all.
Yes, and neither will the rest of you.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
No dress today, Kevin? I laid out your mother's pink taffeta.
I don't have to do that anymore.
Oh, you've been accepted into I Ate a Pie?
It's Phi Eta Pi. And no, not yet, but I'll be a shoo-in after the dance tonight.
Oh, that reminds me. Your friend Carl called while you were in the shower, and he told me to tell you that the Bulgarian said yes, and he could rent a horse trailer if you want to double.
Thanks.
No need to explain.
Good. Mr. Belvedere, have you ever heard of a geek party?
You mean like the Republicans?
No, see, it's part of my initiation. All the pledges are supposed to bring the worst-looking girl they can find.
That's despicable. Who are you taking?
Well, I didn't want to take anybody. But I met this girl, Audrey, and this guy, Dwayne, mentions the party while she's standing there. So now, if I don't take her, she'll be hurt because she'll think I don't like her. But if I tell her she shouldn't go because it's a geek party, she'll still be hurt because she'll think I think she's a geek. So I figured the best thing to do is to not tell her, hope she doesn't notice, and hope nobody notices her.
I may go upstairs and lie down. Kevin, you can't do that to people. It's just not right.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. It'll be fine. I mean, we'll stay 10 minutes. She won't get her feelings hurt. And I'll get to be in the fraternity.
Yes, Kevin, I'm sure everything will work out perfectly. Just as these things always do for you.
Come on, Heather. You better get ready. We'll miss your brother's talent show.
I'm not going.
Oh, come on, kitten. It'll be fun. Right, Belvedere?
I'm not going either.
I'm all ready
ready to go. Is everybody excited?
Yeah, honey, we're very excited because we know that you are going to entertain us and all the other mommies and daddies in an amusing yet socially responsible way, right?
Oh, sure I am, Mom. But I don't know about him.
You know, you dance very well for a communist.
Yeah.
You dance good, too. Thanks. Maybe later I can lead?
See, I told you it'd be boring. You want to go to the movies?
Yeah, we just got here.
Hello, Owens.
Hi, Dwayne.
Audrey, right? Glad to see you finally came to a senses.
Thank you.
Oh, you guys all know Gwen?
Hi.
Hi.
Gwen's majoring in agriculture. But you probably already guessed that, huh?
Listen, we're gonna go mingle.
Okay, you kids have fun. And remember, the trough's open if you get thirsty.
What's with them?
I don't know. Hey, how about a dance?
Sure.
Oh, how about a little break, huh?
Sure. You know, you don't have to dance with me every time. You could ask somebody else.
Why would I want to?
You know, if you hadn't brought me here, I'd probably be at the library where I usually am on Friday nights. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm having a really nice time.
So you want some punch or something?
Oh, I'll get it. You rest up. We're gonna dance some more.
Hey, Kev.
Oh, hey, Carl. How's it going with Katrina?
I'm not sure, but I think we're engaged.
We go upstairs now. Play hide the babushka.
Oh, hi again.
Oh, hi.
It's a real nice party, huh?
Yeah, it's all right. It doesn't touch last year's, though. One of the pledges brought a real pig.
Dwayne seems real nice. How long you guys been dating?
What? You haven't figured it out yet, have you, kiddo?
Figured what out?
This is a Bowser ball. You know, a hog party. All the pledges are supposed to bring the biggest losers they can find. It's all a big joke. When I was first asked to one of these, I felt kind of hurt. But then I figured, what the hell? Beat sitting around the dorm all night waiting for pizza to come. Besides, these guys get enough punch in them. A girl might get lucky.
So, is that mine?
Hi, guys.
Hi. I had a feeling you'd be here. Look, Audrey, I feel real bad about what happened.
Fine, forget it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have our homework to finish.
Come on, Audrey, you gotta believe me. I didn't really want to take you to that thing.
Oh, what happened? Godzilla stand you up?
Look, it's just, we were sitting here, and Dwayne came over, he started shooting his mouth off about the party, and you looked hurt because I wasn't taking you. I didn't know what else to do.
You know, it's funny. I mean, I'm walking around the party thinking, hey, except for Dwayne, I'm the prettiest one here. You're such a jerk.
No, you're not.
Oh, don't worry, I'll get over it. Every dog has his day, right? So I guess I'll have mine.
Come on, Audrey, you're not a dog.
You think I am?
No, I don't. I think you're a really nice person, someone I like being with.
Is that why you looked up at me the very first time?
No. I looked at you because I thought you might be someone I could take.
Well, thanks for being honest.
That's not why I kept seeing you.
Yeah, that was for my homework.
Oh, right.
Look, it's okay. I mean, I guess you being honest makes it easier for me to believe some of the other things you said. The nice things.
Yeah, and I meant them. Well, looks like they're closing up. We better get going.
Yeah. I gotta get up early tomorrow to pick up my trophy.
What trophy?
Oh, Chem Club had a contest to see who could find the stupidest lab partner. I won.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Kevin. How was your evening?
Don't worry, it was a total disaster, just like you thought.
Oh, I can't take all the credit. I'm sure you did your part, too.
Anyway, I decided not to join that stupid fraternity. I figure, why hang around with people who bring out the worst in you?
Yes, that's the way I feel about Wesley.
What is it with me, Mr. Belvedere? I mean, every time something goes wrong, I always say, okay, whoa, that's it. I'm never going to screw up like that again. But I always do.
I know it's frustrating, Kevin. But you do learn from these experiences. And I'm sure someday, when a difficult situation will present itself, you'll do exactly the right thing.
You really think so?
Well, maybe not in my lifetime. And probably not in yours either.
We're back.
Well, how was Wesley's little talent show?
He started insulting all of us, but everything's okay now.
Oh, my, what happened to the rest of me?
A certain person didn't like my joke, so they pulled me off stage and tore you limb from limb.
George, don't you think that was a bit extreme?
She did it.
Well, good night.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
You know what this flat over there is?
Dateline, the Owens household. Kevin, never the quitter, is now pledging a new fraternity. At least I hope so. He left the house this morning wearing a tutu and combat boots. As for Wesley, through some Frankensteinian technique, he's managed to put me back together again. And he's now resumed tormenting the household. But not to worry. Next time he gets on my nerves, I've got a little something of my own up my sleeve. Hello, Wesley, you insufferable little spongehead. Very tasty, but it'll assure you a seat by yourself.
George, you're going to miss your flight.
What's the rush? It only takes a half hour to get there. 5 minutes to check in still gives me plenty of time to catch my plane.
That's very nice, George. But you're assuming everything will go perfectly, and I find it seldom does.
Hey, I already had Kevin gas up the car. I got the plane tickets right here, and you packed my bags.
See? I told you.
I don't understand what's going on around here. I mean, this family never used to spend so much money on food.
Excuse me?
Hi, guys.
Hi, honey. Didn't you pick your brother up at school?
Wes told me you wanted to stay late and do some extra credit.
Detention.
That's my guess.
Hi. Hi. How was school, Heather?
Heather?
She doesn't respond to that name anymore.
Oh?
I'm tired of being called Heather, so I'm changing my name.
Oh, really?
Yeah. From now on, her name's gonna be Banaka. Not Banaka, Bianca. Oh. And I was gonna change my name to Lavoris.
What's the matter, honey? I thought you liked your name.
Oh, I hate it. I'm tired of guys making jokes like, hey, Heather's really blooming, or how about a roll in the Heather? Besides, I'm 16 now. I need a name that sounds more sophisticated.
How about Sir Cedric Hardwick?
So anyway, Mom, you're going to be a lawyer. You can write up some legal thing to make my being Bianca more official.
Look, honey, Heather is a very nice name. You've had it all your life, so why don't we just keep it for the time being?
I don't know what the big deal is.
Me neither. Haven't you ever wanted to change your name, Mr. Baby Boomer?
With you around, I don't have to.
You're late.
No, I'm not. I've been here all the time.
Then what makes you think I'm talking to you?
Wesley Owens.
Yes, ma'am.
I recognize you from your poster in the teacher's lounge.
Why isn't Mr. Baskerville here? He's usually asleep when I sneak in.
I'm substituting for him this week, but he told me all about you.
Oh, okay.
That won't be necessary. I trust you.
Thanks. So anyway, what's your name?
I'm Miss Connors.
Here's my water pistol, Miss Connors. It'll save us both a lot of heartache.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Mrs. Owens. George called from Shea Stadium.
He did?
He said he loves you, he misses you, and he asked me to give you these.
Thank you.
Oh, and Wesley also called from school. I'm afraid he's got detention again.
Oh, that's the third time in 3 days. It's just not like him. I'm his mother. I've got to act a little surprised.
Hi, it's me again.
All right. What'd you do this time?
I sort of started a food fight in the cafeteria. I saved you some tapioca.
Thank you.
Sure. I'll go take my seat now and think about what I've done.
Fine.
Is this the discipline room?
Excuse me?
I'm here to pick up my little brother. He's got detention.
Oh, you must mean Wesley. I'm Ellen Connors.
I'm Kevin.
Listen, he's outside clapping some erasers, but he should be right back.
Sure.
I'm done. Hey, what are you doing here?
Mom sent me to pick you up.
I don't need you. I was gonna call a cab.
Let's go, Wes. It was nice meeting you.
Good night, Wesley.
Till tomorrow.
Oh, hey, Mom. Where have you been?
That depends. What have you heard?
Just sit down. I want to talk to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what is going on with you and all this detention?
I don't know. I'm not acting any different. Maybe they're just getting better at catching me.
Don't you get smart with me, young man. Now, Heather said your teacher called. She's coming over.
Miss Connors? She's coming here?
Wesley, I don't know what's gotten into you, whether it's because your father is out of town or what, but
I'm
you can't
sorry, Mom. I'll be good from now on, I promise, but I gotta take a bath now. Bye.
Hello? No, Angela, there is no Bianca here. Yes, I'm quite sure. No, I will not tell her Velveeta called. I'm getting a little tired of this, Heather.
Bianca!
Look, nobody but Velveeta is going to take you seriously anyhow, so why don't you just drop this nonsense, okay?
Dinner in 20 minutes, Mrs. Owens.
Thank you, Mr. Belvedere.
And please lay the table, Bianca.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Wesley. I didn't know we were dressing for dinner.
I've watched stuff like this before.
Yes, but only in court.
Mr. Belvedere, can I ask you something?
Certainly, Wesley.
When you were a kid back in the olden days, did you ever like someone a lot, but you didn't know how to tell them?
Yes. I believe it was in the Neolithic age. I had a crush on a druid named Doris.
Huh?
Look, Wesley, if you like this little girl, just wait until the mood is right, then tell her.
She's not that little. She's Miss Connors.
Your mistress of detention?
I've been doing bad stuff all week just to get sent to her.
Very clever.
The thing is, I've never felt like this before. I mean, when she looks at me and says, Wes, spit that gum out in the trash can, I get all tingly inside.
Yes, well, I can see you like Miss Connors a lot, but she may not feel the same way about you.
Oh, yeah? Then how come she's coming over tonight?
She is?
Yeah. She's probably going to pretend to talk to Mom about how rotten I am at school, but I think it's just because she can't get enough of me.
Yes. Few of us can.
I'll bet that's her.
Oh, hello, Wesley.
Hello, Miss Connors. What a pleasant surprise. Please, come in.
Thank you.
Good evening.
That's Mr. Belvedere, my butler. Perhaps you'd like to take her coat?
Well, actually, I won't be staying.
Huh?
Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Kevin.
Thanks for picking me up. Well, listen, we better get going or we're going to miss the movie. See you, Wes.
Yeah, bye, Wesley.
Are Wesley and Bianca up yet?
Mr. Belvedere, I have really been trying to get Heather to drop this stupid Bianca business.
You know, I think if you just go along and not make an issue of it, Heather will be herself again in no time. I remember when Prince Charles wanted to be called Buzz. I told him...
Thank you, Mr. Belvedere, but we are not the royal family, and I think I know how to handle my own daughter.
Very well.
Morning.
Morning, Heather. Heather! Bianca!
Well, Wesley, I seem to have lost your mother and sister. Are you ready for breakfast?
Hi, guys.
I seem to have lost my appetite.
Hey, what'd I do?
You stole his main squeeze. Miss Connors, Wesley likes her too.
Aw, Wesley's got a crush on Teacher. That's cute.
Yes, it'll be even cuter when he tampers with your brakes.
Hey, come on, what am I supposed to do? I really like Ellen. We're going out again tonight.
Oh?
So, I'll see you later.
Hopefully.
I had a really nice time tonight.
Yeah, me too. And I hope you didn't mind us taking your car. I have my reasons.
Okay.
So, listen, you sure you can't come in for a minute?
No, I still have some papers to grade.
Okay.
I give that an A.
Hello, Kevin.
You're up kind of late, aren't you?
I couldn't sleep.
Oh.
So how was your date?
Oh, you know, the usual.
No, it wasn't. You were doing good. I saw you kissing her.
Hey, look, Wes, Mr. Belvedere told me how you sort of like Ellen.
Yeah, so?
So I understand how you feel. I mean, when I was your age, I had a crush on my teacher, too.
So what happened? Did Dad start dating her?
Come on, Wes. There's no reason why she can't be both our friends. We can share her.
I'm not kissing her after you did.
Wes, I'm not saying...
She like me, too, until you horned in. And she's only seeing you because I can't go out on school nights.
All right, look, Wes, I'm sorry you feel bad, but I'm gonna keep seeing her, and you better just accept that, all right?
Sure. You're not my brother anymore. Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, hello, child number 2.
Sorry we won't be here for dinner, Mr. Belvedere. We're going shopping at the mall, then have a nice dinner out, just the two of us.
Sounds like a splendid idea.
Let's go, Hev.
Bianca. Hey, Mr. Belvedere, what's for dinner?
How about a hot dog and some gummy bears? We're going to the movies.
Oh, yeah? What about Kevin? Is he coming?
No. No, he may have other plans with Ellen.
You know, with a house to himself, I'll bet he does. I'm not going to the movies.
Ah, come on now, Wesley. It's Massacre at Horror High. You could pick up some pointers.
Hey, what are you still doing here? I thought you guys were going to the movies.
We were, but I can't seem to find your brother anywhere.
Huh.
Normally, I wouldn't mind, but tonight's free nachos.
Hello? What? No, I understand. Somebody will be right there. Thanks. That was the police. Wesley got caught.
Wonderful.
I know that little jerk just did this to screw me up with Ellen.
Come along, Kevin. We better get down to the station before the police start checking him for priors.
That was easy.
Kevin?
Oh, hello, Miss Connors. I hope you like root beer. It's higher, 71.
Wesley, where's your brother?
Oh, Kevin, I'm afraid he was called away unexpectedly. Some problem with his ex-wife and 3 children.
Oh, I see.
But there's no sense in letting a beautiful night like this go to waste. Why don't you sit down? And I'll go check on the beefaroni.
All right, you stinking little snot face, where are you? Oh, Ellen. I didn't mean you.
How are the wife and kids?
Hey, what are you guys doing back so soon?
The police downtown said they'd never heard of you. I assured them they would in the future.
All right, Wes, what do you think you were doing, huh?
You said we could share.
What?
So I got this bum down at the arcade to call up and say he was the police, and you fell for it. So ha ha.
I'm really sorry about all this.
Oh, it's okay. Wesley was a perfect gentleman.
Only because you two got back so fast.
Well, listen, it's still early. We could still go get something to eat if you want.
Hey, maybe she still wants to eat with me.
Wes, knock it off.
What's the matter, Kevin? You afraid to let her decide? You afraid she might choose me, huh?
We'd better go, Kevin. But thank you for a very nice evening.
She doesn't know what she's missing.
Oh, hey, Miss Belvedere.
Hello, Kevin. Back so soon?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to bed.
You know, Wesley's taking his busted romance rather hard.
Well, that's tough, because he's a little creep, and I'm through talking to him.
Oh. In that case, I wouldn't go out on the patio.
Sorry.
Oh, there you are.
Don't hit me. I just had 4 root beers, and I don't know what might happen.
Don't worry.
So how was your date?
It was fine.
What's the matter? Didn't she give you a goodnight kiss?
Nope. More like a kiss off.
Huh?
She dumped me. She said things were getting a little too weird. With both of us.
Oh. I guess I really messed things up for you, huh?
What's the difference? I mean, sooner or later, things always get screwed up between me and girls. You just made it happen a little sooner.
Oh. I probably saved you a lot of money.
Yeah, probably.
Well, you don't have to worry about me anymore. I'm giving up older women.
Well, thanks. And I'll try and stay away from 10-year-olds.
You'd better. You know, if you think about it, this is the first fight we've had in a long time.
Yeah, it is. I don't even remember what the last one was about.
It was that $50 loan.
Hey, I'm gonna pay you back.
I know.
Come on, let's get you in bed before Mom gets home.
Okay. Oh, and in case I didn't mention it, you're my brother again.
Morning.
Morning, Mrs. Owens. And how did things go last night with you and what's her name?
I don't know. I tried talking to her, but I just can't get through to her. I mean, I told her that changing your name doesn't change who you are, but she just won't listen.
Yes, well, I certainly sympathize. Oh, incidentally, Mrs. Owens, this packet of business cards arrived, but I don't know who they belong to.
Oh, they're mine. I ordered them for when I start my law practice.
M.L. Cameron?
Marshall E. Cameron. I'm going to be using my maiden name.
Oh.
Well, you see, it's different with me. I'm doing this for professional reasons.
Of course.
When did these come, anyway?
2 days ago. I've been waiting for the right moment.
Right moment for what?
Maybe you should ask M.L.
M.L. You're changing your name?
Heather.
Oh, sure. You can change your name to anything you want, but I've got to keep the same old stupid one.
It is not stupid. Look, honey, before you were born, we had a name all picked out for you. Raymond. The way you were kicking, we were sure you were going to be a boy. So it sort of caught us by surprise when you came along.
Oh.
But when your father saw you for the first time, he just smiled and said that you looked like a little bit of Heather.
Because it was so small and delicate?
No, because you were all purple.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Michael Jordan has 6 seconds to tell you about the McDonald's.
At any rate, both Kevin and Wesley seem to be over their mutual infatuation with Miss Connors. Although Wesley seems to have developed a new inamorata. He's been feigning various illnesses just to see Miss Dixie, the new school nurse. As regards to Bianca and M.L., that trivial little problem seems to run its course. Why can't people be happy with who they are? I'm perfectly happy with my name, Lynn. Lynn? Maybe I'm more of a Steve. More a Biff. No, Spike.
Sunday night, an afternoon adventure becomes a test of survival for a couple of kids when they meet up with Bigfoot on the Sunday movie. You remember your first dance? Kevin does on the Wonder Year, Tuesday. Stay tuned now for Family Man. Coming up on Nightline, Kiss and Tell books, where insiders speak out and often leave co-workers stewing. Among the guests, Larry Speaks and former CBS News President Ed Joyce. Sunday at 7, two children form an unusual bond of friendship to save the legendary Sasquatch. It's the exciting conclusion of Bigfoot on the Disney Sunday movie.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, we're going to be late.
It's all right, Wesley. We'll get to the theater in plenty of time.
But it's the new Jaws movie. I don't want to miss the first time the shark eats somebody.
If he can have a snack, so can I.
Well, okay, I'm going to go stand in line and get our tickets.
Remember, no picking pockets.
Well, then you'd better give me some money.
Thanks. All right, honey, what would you like?
Nothing.
How about a hamburger and a chocolate shake?
No, I didn't want to come here anyway. I wanted sushi.
Oh, honey, we don't have time for that. What about some nice fried chicken?
No.
A hot dog?
No.
They got tacos and burritos?
I hate Mexican food.
Oh, then what about a nice fish sandwich? That's almost like sushi.
No, it's not.
It is if you eat it raw.
Hey, you can't talk to me like that.
Yes, I can, so order your stupid hamburger before I put your buns on the grill.
May I have a hamburger and a chocolate shake, please?
What a nice little girl.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new arrival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
Okay, I got the crystal diode all attached.
Are you sure this is gonna work? Doesn't look like a radio to me.
Sure, I'm sure. See, the cylinder is wrapped in copper wire, the tuner strip is in place. All we gotta do now is hook up the antenna. I'm not getting anything. We may have to put you on the roof.
Hello, boys. Giving Miles a jump start, are we?
No, I'm an antenna.
Not anymore. What is all this?
It's supposed to be a crystal set for our science project, but I can't seem to get it to work.
Regardless, you shouldn't go around attaching wires to people, even if they have a good place to put them.
Where were you all day? You could have helped us.
It was my day off. I had business to do.
Well, that's all right. You can help us tonight, right?
I may have more business to do tonight.
Oh, morning, Heather. Hi, Les. Where's Mr. Belvedere? I don't know. I think he's out getting the paper. But he said not to let your eggs get cold. 7:45 a.m. Subject ingests experimental substance. Huh? 7:45 and 10 seconds. No visible effects. Respiration appears normal. Officer, what are you doing? My science project. Just keep eating. What are you talking about? Did you put something in my eggs? 7:46. Subject becomes hysterical. Wesley, I'm going to kill you. And violent. Mom, Wesley poisoned me. What?
Okay, pal, I told you about that before.
I didn't do anything with stupid eggs. It's just an experiment on the power of suggestion.
Well, I suggest you find yourself a new experiment, understand?
Yes, ma'am. Juice?
So where's Mr. Belvedere?
I don't know. He went up in his room.
Yeah, I was up till 1 studying. I never even saw him come in.
You know, the big guy's been bugging out every day for a week now. I wonder what he's doing.
Maybe he's got a broad stash someplace. Where? Well, that's what Dad says.
Mrs. Hufnagel just called. She wants to know why she has a jacuzzi full of Jell-O.
She does? Well, I was doing an experiment on the density of matter. You know, solid versus liquid. I guess solid won.
Well, you're going to march right over there and clean it all up, and that includes the fruit cocktail.
Every experiment I do, somebody yells at me. I'm just trying to do my best.
I know, honey, but you've got to learn to be more responsible.
I'm sorry, I will.
Okay. Now, look, this looks like a nice little experiment.
Yeah, it's okay, I guess.
Sure it is.
In case you're wondering, you're not pregnant.
Go!
Hi, Leslie.
Oh, hey, Miles. Checked out some real good books for our science project.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. See, I got the Little Golden Book of Science, Dr. Rizzo's Fun Experiments for Boys and Girls, and Friedman's Advanced Theory and Application of Atomic Energy.
That sounds like fun.
Okay, guys, I made you a couple of hoagies.
Oh, great. I'm starving.
Yeah, that was the worst dinner Mr. Belvedere ever made.
Yeah, I don't mind canned ravioli, but he could have at least heated it up.
Maybe Wes is right. Maybe he is seeing somebody.
Yeah, and I bet she's a real bimbo, like a stripper or something, and he's ashamed to bring her home.
Hey, look at this. Maybe this is what he's doing at night.
Huh?
Donut shop bandit baffles police.
Now, this guy's only taking money.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, you gotta help us. There's a lot of complicated stuff in here.
I'm sure you'll do just fine. Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll be off.
Oh, sure, big guy. Where are you going?
Oh, I don't know. I thought I might take in a movie.
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe I'll go with you.
Oh, no, George, you wouldn't enjoy it. It's an English film with no subtitles.
He's not going to the movies. Yeah, I say we follow him.
Hey, Wes, what Mr. Belvedere does on his own time is his own business, so let's just leave him alone.
Okay, West man?
Okay. You know, they didn't say you couldn't follow him, and I can follow you. Let's go. So where'd he go? I don't know. He must have gone in here.
Maybe this is where his girlfriend lives.
Stay down.
All right, everyone. Dinner in 10 minutes.
So has he got a girlfriend?
No, he's got a whole other family.
Introducing Fab One Touch.
Hello.
How was the movie?
Oh, pretty good.
Mr. Belvedere, we know what's going on.
You're keeping a family on the side, you two-timer.
I'm sorry. I should have told you this before. But I've been moonlighting with a family named Valinsky.
Why? Do you need the money?
Yeah, I mean, if that's the reason, Dad can always give you a raise.
Hey,
Actually, the whole thing happened quite by accident. I was at the mall, and there was this woman with a child, actually more frightening than Wesley.
Oh, yeah?
Anyway, when I told her that I was a housekeeper, she started in about what a mess her family was. How she would kill for somebody wonderful like me. I really couldn't argue.
So how long are you going to be doing this stuff?
Oh, don't worry. Just as long as it takes to get them back on their feet.
Well, that's what you said to us, and that was 3 years ago.
Yes, well, hopefully they'll take direction better than you. Hello, Buzz. I made some brownies. Would you like one?
Uh-huh.
That's rather an interesting little model you seem to be making.
Yeah, it's a Messerschmitt. When I'm done with this one, I'll have every plane in the German Air Force.
Yes, I've noticed your rather one-sided interest in World War II.
Jawohl.
Won't you have a brownie?
Sure.
I think I'll take the glue.
Oh, great. Mary Poppins is still here.
Yes, and he's making liver for dinner.
I can't stand liver.
And I can't stand you, so we're even.
Hey, Mr. B.
Hello, Bobby. Back from school?
Yeah, you were right. It wasn't so bad. I may go again tomorrow.
Well, good for you.
Did I get any phone calls?
Just one. From the football team. Wanting to thank you for a lovely evening.
Those guys are so sweet.
You know, Bobby, maybe it's none of my business, but I think a young lady should maintain certain standards regarding the young gentleman she associates with.
They're 13 and 1.
I'm home.
Well, Bert, how was your day?
Every day's the same. It never changes. I don't know why I even bother.
Well, if it's any consolation, the dog ran away.
Oh, hi, honey. I thought I heard you come in. I just got up from my nap.
I'm quitting, B. I'm quitting. I can't take the pressure anymore.
Oh, Bert, we've been through this 100 times. You work for the post office. There is no pressure.
But there is for me. I mean, all I can think about are packages getting smashed and letters with no zip code.
Oh, honey, please, you gotta stop bringing your work home with you.
Oh, nuts. You better mail these.
Certainly.
Come on, honey, sit down and relax. Your show's on.
Oh, yeah.
Before you get too engrossed in the adventures of Gumby, I'd like to remind you of our little agreement.
Oh, we know, Mr. Belvedere. You won't be here forever.
Exactly.
We don't mind. A year from now, we probably won't even need you.
Look at Pokey.
Okay, Heather. We'll be back around 11. You keep an eye on Wes.
Why can't he go to the restaurant with you guys?
They might remember him from last time.
Oh, I wish Mr. Belvedere was here. Then I could go to the movies with Angela.
Look, we can do without Mr. Belvedere for a couple of days. Besides, it won't hurt you to stay home once in a while.
So, where's Wes anyway?
Oh, I don't know. He's been upstairs with Miles all day doing his stupid science project.
Oh, yeah? So, what'd they finally decide on?
I don't know, but he promised me it was nothing crazy. They just picked something right out of his little science book.
Okay, kid. See you later.
All right.
And no guides.
Hey, guys, I'm gonna go make some popcorn. You want some?
I think that went rather well.
So things really went better for you at work today, dear?
Sure. Just as Mr. Belvedere said, people don't expect much from the post office anyway, so why disappoint them? Right, Lynn?
Something like that?
Mom, I'm all finished. Can I be excused, please?
Oh, listen to Miss Manners. Certainly you may, Brent.
Me too, okay, Mom? I want to finish my model of the Vatican.
Oh, yes, dear.
Bobby, I wonder if you'd help me clear the table.
Oh, certainly, Mr. Belvedere. I don't have to be at choir practice for an hour.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, you've been the answer to our prayers.
I usually am.
No, really, we don't know how to thank you.
It's like we're a whole new family.
Yes, which is why it's time for me to go.
What?
Well, you knew it was only temporary.
Yes, but this is so sudden.
I realize that, but I'm sure you'll do just fine without me.
Yeah, sure.
Of course, I'll finish the kitchen before I go.
Kill
it for TV. That guy's supposed to get a pole through his head, and they didn't even show it.
Just shut up. Yeah, knock it off. Anyway, look, Wes, this guy's getting his brain sucked out.
Heather, Wesley, you have school tomorrow. You should be in bed. Kevin, you're home awfully early from your date. I assume it was a disaster.
What are you doing here? Yeah, we didn't think you were coming back tonight.
Oh, no, I'm home for good. My service with the Belinsky family is officially over.
That's great.
Yeah, we're glad to have you back, Mr. Belvedere.
Thank you, Wesley.
Come on, Heather, let's go hide the cookies.
Too late.
All right, I'm coming. It's better not be Wes ordering another pizza.
Where is he?
Huh?
Belvedere, we're the Belinskys. We want them back.
Well, why don't you folks come on in?
What's going on?
These are the Belinskys, Mr. Belvedere's other family.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Bea, and this is Bert, Bobby, Buzz, and Brenda.
Well, I'm Marcia. This is George, Kevin, Heather, and Wesley.
Hey, Mom, their names all start with different letters.
It's not nice to make fun of people.
I hope I'm having a nightmare. What are you all doing here?
The minute you left, everything just started to fall apart.
But it's only been 3 hours.
We know. It's been a living hell.
Come on, Belvedere, please. You gotta come back home with us.
This is his home.
It's not far, Fred.
Is so?
Yeah, but we had him first.
So what? Everybody needs a little help.
Will you please control your children?
There's nothing wrong with my children. Bobby, get away from him.
Mom, he's cute.
Now, wait a minute.
Everyone just shut up for a minute.
Hey, you can't talk to us like that. Well, maybe you can. Just...
Perhaps we should all move to neutral corners. And look, Bert, I'm very flattered by this visit. But I thought I made it perfectly clear that I cannot continue working for both families.
So, just work for us.
We have that room over the garage. Buzz will move out his taxidermy stuff and we'll fix it up real nice.
I appreciate that, but I don't think...
You know, we don't usually go barging into people's houses like this, and I'm sorry, but we just didn't know what else to do.
Look, the thing is, we were pretty much through as a family until you showed up and gave us some hope. You can't do that to people and then just disappear.
The Owenses have had you for 3 wonderful years. It's time to give somebody else a chance.
Don't fall for that, Mr. Belvedere. Just tell them they hit the road.
It's up to you, big guy.
You know, I have been here longer than I planned. And you 5 have made greater progress than I ever dreamed of.
No, we haven't. We're still screwing up.
Yeah, I took the car last week without permission and got a ding in the door.
Yeah, and I almost had a beer tonight.
Me too. Guys.
Look, I'm very touched by these feeble admissions of guilt. But I think it's for the best.
What's going on? Oh, no, I thought I turned it off. Oh, my God.
What the hell was that?
I'll go see you.
This is my science project. I think the book was right. I should have done it in the desert.
We warned you about these experiments, and you deliberately disobeyed.
Yeah. This is probably the worst thing I've ever done. Mr. Belvedere, you can't leave. I'm still a menace to society.
Yeah, don't leave us alone with him. He's an animal.
I mean, I'm a little afraid of the kid myself.
I think everything's okay.
I'm sorry, I'm staying with the Owenses.
But why? We're still a worse family than they are.
Yeah, they don't need you as much as we do.
It's not how much they need me. It's how much I need them. Good night. Mr. Belinsky, Mrs. Belinsky, Bobby, Brenda, Buzz. You can wipe those silly smirks off your face. I only said that to get rid of them.
Sure, big guy.
Well, good night.
He's really just a big softy, isn't he?
Not for long. I wasn't gonna build that thing in my room.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
As the condition of my room illustrates, leaving the Owenses alone, even briefly, can have the most explosive of consequences. Fortunately, nothing of real value was harmed, including my journals, which I've been keeping in a lead-lined box, just in case.
Have I really been here this long?
December the 12th, 1984. I find fate has deposited me with the Owens family, a somewhat provincial household in the suburbs of Pittsburgh. Is this the Owens residence?
Uh-huh.
And I take it you're one of them?
Uh-huh.
Is there someone here who speaks English?
Pardon me, Mr.
That's Belvedere. Lynn Belvedere.
Lynn? That's a girl's name.
Wesley.
Wesley? A difficult birth, I take it.
Maybe Mr. Belvedere should wait until we're sure it's safe.
Nah, I don't care. So you want to stay or what?
Although the individual members are well-intentioned enough, they do seem a bit out of touch with one another. But with a certain amount of patience and direction, I'm sure I can whip them into shape. Even George. They're damn lucky to have me. You know what? They still are.
I found it. Mom, I thought you got rid of that. I kind of remember this being bigger.
Where do you want the three wise men?
Oh, I don't know, honey. Why don't you just put them away in the manger till I figure out something to do with them?
Either I'm really out of shape or Larry, Mo, and Curly here been scarfing ding-dongs all summer.
Oh, look. It's Aunt Millie's popcorn ball elf.
I hate that thing. It gives me the creeps, and it smells bad, just like Aunt Millie.
At least it doesn't have a mustache. Hey, come on, Marcia. That thing's got to be 30 years old.
I don't care. She worked hard on it.
Oh, look, a piece is missing. Yeah, don't you remember last Christmas when Mr. Belvedere chipped his tooth?
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Wow, what a big tree.
Not to mention heavy.
It's a beauty, all right. You picked a good one, big guy.
Oh, don't look at me. I wanted the aluminum model.
Okay, gang, we've got a lot of work to do. Heather, I'm going to need your help trimming the banister. Wesley and Kevin, you're in charge of the outside lights. And George, here's the gift list.
If there's nothing else you want dragged in from the forest, I'll be in my room.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, I thought we could go through the holiday cookbooks and plan Christmas dinner together.
Oh, no need. I'll have everything prepared for you. So in my absence, all you'll have to do is just pop it in the oven.
Oh, thank you.
What do you mean in your absence?
Yeah, aren't you going to spend Christmas here with us?
Of course not, Wesley. Christmas is always my day off.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new arrival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
that in November, our neighbor's dog Gunther jumped over the fence and got our little Charo in the family way. So if you know anyone who would like an adorable puppy, half St. Bernard, half Chihuahua, just let us know. Merry Christmas, Marge and Gower Drobish. Oh, look, they sent us a picture of the pups.
Oh!
Hey, look at this. The Hafnagel sent us a Christmas card with $20 in it. What's that for?
Oh, it's a bribe, honey, to keep Wesley out of their yard.
Here we are. Christmas cookies as requested. Don't eat the gingerbread Keno, girl. That's for Wesley.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, these are really good.
Aren't you going to have one, big guy?
I would, but then I know what's in them.
Mr. Belvedere, are you sure you won't change your mind and spend the holiday with us?
I'm afraid I've made other plans.
Oh, yeah? You got a hot date with one of Santa's helpers?
The thing is, you're so much a part of the family.
Well, we all have our Christmas traditions, and mine is to spend it alone.
I wonder what the big guy does all by himself.
I don't know. Maybe he just likes to have Christmas off.
I don't know why. I don't pay him for it.
Hey, I know. I bet he dresses up like Santa and hands out toys to the needy kids at the orphanage.
Nah.
Hey, Wes.
Wesley, what are you wearing?
It's a yarmulke. I just want you all to know I've thought a lot about it, and I've decided to become Jewish.
Wesley, you don't just become Jewish.
Sammy Davis Jr. did.
Tell me, Wesley, did this sudden conversion have anything to do with the 8 days of Hanukkah and the 8 days of gifts that come with it?
I thought it was 9.
So much for spiritual callings.
Well, we'll be at the mall.
Shalom, Wes.
Hi, Miss Belvedere.
Hello, Kevin.
Well, somebody's sure getting into the Christmas spirit.
Oh, really? Who?
You. I mean, making all these cookies, wiping up the crumbs with your little poinsettia tea towel. Christmas won't be the same here without you. I think you should stay.
Why?
So I can go. It's just, there's a bunch of sorority girls, and they're renting a condo in the Poconos, and there's this girl I really like, and she kind of likes me. But there's this other guy that she likes, too, and he's going. So if I don't and he does, then they will.
Not at all.
Look, it's just if I'm not here for Christmas dinner, it's going to break Mom's heart. But if you're here, me being gone won't seem so obvious. You could even sit in my chair.
Oh, goody. Can I wear your bib, too? Look, Kevin, I don't think your mother would consider me a suitable substitute for her eldest son.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Besides, if you're not here, who's going to spill eggnog on your father?
Dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, dreidel I will play. Wesley.
Hey, Wes, I thought we talked about this.
Well, I'm supposed to light a candle for every present I want.
Wes, that's not what Hanukkah's about at all.
Well, Joey Goldstein lights candles at his house, and he's 3 presents ahead of me already.
That's because it's Joey's religion, pal. He lights the menorah to commemorate the rededication of the temple in Jerusalem. It symbolizes the steadfastness of the Jewish faith under oppression. Sandy Koufax told me that. Anyway, you're just doing it to get stuff.
Yeah, but I figured it was worth a shot.
Listen to me, young man. If I were you, I'd start thinking more about giving than receiving, or you're going to wind up not celebrating anything.
It's cracked.
What?
The glass on your watch is cracked.
Thank you for telling me. So how is our littlest rabbi doing?
Terrible. Mom and Dad think I'm a greedy pig.
That doesn't sound very kosher.
So anyway, what do you want for Christmas?
How about my room to myself?
Well, I know I could get you a new watch.
I already have one.
Then I'll get the old one fixed.
I like it the way it is.
You know, I'm up here trying to have the true spirit of Christmas, and you're sure not being very cooperative.
Goodbye, Wesley.
Yeah, well, bah humbug to you, too.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, don't look. I'm wrapping your present from Santa.
Oh, don't worry. I won't look.
Oh, come on. Now, it wasn't that long ago that you still believed in Santa Claus.
Mom.
In fact, I still remember the day that you gave Johnny Kruger a black eye for saying that Santa wasn't real.
No, Mom, that was the day you told me Dad was a tooth fairy.
Oh.
Oh, sure. Mom, can I ask you a question? It's kind of important.
Oh, honey, anything you want to get me is fine.
Huh?
You know, the greatest gift any mother can have is just to have her family together at Christmas.
Yeah, well, what if one of the members of that family wanted to go skiing instead? Well, it's just the Alpha Phi's have got this place up in the mountains, and I was kind of thinking I'd like to go.
Oh, I see. Well, you're 19 years old. You're old enough to make your own decisions. So, if you would prefer to spend Christmas with your friends rather than with your own family, that's perfectly all right with me.
It is?
You want to blow the whole operation?
Oh, if we get caught, I can forget about getting my own phone for Christmas.
You can forget about it anyway. I peeked.
Here it is.
Isn't it a neat watch?
Yeah, and it'll be even neater when we get it fixed. Hey, look, there's an inscription inside. To my dearest Lynn, December 1941. Love, Pamela. Wow, Mr. Belvedere must have had a girlfriend.
Yeah. Now I think I know why he doesn't like Christmas. My brother Reginald has been called up to the army. I must take care of his children. Leaving London tonight for Sheffield. With this Christmas gift, remember me and our time together. God bless you and keep you safe from harm. Love, Pamela. P.S. Did you finish the peanut brittle? What's the matter? What are you crying about?
That. So tragically beautiful.
Huh?
Oh, Wes. This Pamela was the great love of Mr. Belvedere's life.
I thought it was Oreos.
I mean, it was during that black and white war you see on PBS all the time. Mr. Belvedere was a dashing cavalry officer, and she was this beautiful young daughter of the Duke of Earl or somebody, and they were going to be married. But the war came, and Mr. Belvedere went off to be a hero. And when he came back, he couldn't find her. And she thought he was dead. So she became a nun, and their love could never be. And that is why Mr. Belvedere hates Christmas.
That makes sense.
Come on, Wes, get off the phone. I have to call Angela.
You can. I'm talking to Sheffield.
You mean like in England?
Yeah. I'm trying to find Mr. Belvedere's girlfriend.
You're crazy. All that stuff happened over 40 years ago. So? So you can't just pick up the phone and expect her to be there. Grow up.
Hello, is this Miss Pamela Kent? It is? Well, do you remember a guy named Lynn Belvedere? You do? So listen, you ever been to Pittsburgh?
Still at it?
I don't believe this. The guy at the store told me this thing was so easy to assemble, even a monkey could do it.
Maybe you should hire one. Anyway, I thought that Wesley already had a bike.
Oh, no, this is for Marcia. She says she needs it because her butt's starting to droop.
Well, it happens to the best of us. Good night.
Hey, Belvedere.
Yeah?
Did you say anything to Wes? Well, I mean about Christmas. 1 minute he's hocking me for all the stuff he wants. The next thing I know, he's saying don't get him anything. All he cares about is Something he's getting somebody else.
I didn't do anything. Maybe the boy simply had a sudden burst of humanity.
Oh, yeah, right. You know we're standing under the mistletoe?
Don't even think about it.
Hey, Mom, Heather's snooping under the tree.
Hey, look, I'm looking for my phone.
You relax. I'm just kidding. Merry Christmas.
What are you giving it to me now for?
Well, it's Christmas Eve day, and it's kind of a neat gift. I wanted to see your face when you opened it.
Well, why can't you see my face tomorrow?
Because I won't be here tomorrow.
Huh?
I'm going on a ski trip.
What?
Hi, guys.
Bye.
Hey, Mom, did you tell Kevin he could go skiing on Christmas?
No, I told him it was his decision.
But how come he gets to go away and I can't go with Angela and celebrate Christmas in the Bahamas?
Heather, only Perry Como celebrates Christmas in the Bahamas.
Yeah, well, that's not fair.
Oh, honey, you have to understand. Your brother doesn't mean to be a jerk, but he's a man. And sometimes men get these overwhelming urges to be thoughtless and sensitive and selfish. It must be the same genetic deficiency that makes them play golf.
Boy, that mall's a madhouse. It took me an hour just to find a place to park.
Well, fine. If Christmas is such a hassle for everybody, why don't we just forget the whole thing?
Huh? What's the matter?
Mom's all bent out of shape because Kevin is spending Christmas in the Poconos.
What?
You know, at least I'm not trying to spend Christmas in the Bahamas.
Hey, look, I'll settle this. You're grounded. Both of you.
Ha-ha.
Oh, great, Heather. I'll just take my phone back.
Oh, come on, Kevin, give it back. No,
Stop it, you two.
Hey! If this is the way Christmas is going to be around here, maybe we should forget it. Hey, you want to go to the Poconos? Go to the Poconos. You want to go to the Bahamas? Start swimming. Hell, I may as well go to work tomorrow. There's no reason I hang around here.
Fine.
It's been look a lot like Christmas.
What's that?
It's the Christmas lights. I took them all down.
Already?
Sure. I figure our Christmas is over. Why wait till August?
Well, I'm off to the movies. And since I won't be seeing you tomorrow, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. Practicing Silent Night, are we?
It's okay, big guy. I'll see you later.
Hey, where are you going?
Oh, I'm leaving, Wesley. Have a nice Christmas.
Huh? But you can't go yet.
Oh, don't worry, Wesley. Your present is under the tree. It's the ticking one, marked Open Me First.
I don't care about my present. I just want to give you yours. It's not here yet. It's important.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure whatever it is, it can wait.
No, she won't.
She? What are you talking about, Wesley?
Pamela Kent, your one true love.
What?
It's just I wanted to get you something special, so I snuck up to your room to get your watch fixed, and that's when I found out about Pamela and why you don't like Christmas.
Oh, Wesley. When you jump to conclusions, you don't fool around.
Well, Heather helped.
Mr. Belvedere, who's Pamela Kent?
Oh, just a friend I knew during the war.
You mean you two weren't in love?
Well, we were very fond of each other. But then, those were extraordinary times. Anyway, it would never have worked out.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, she's 20 years older than I.
She's what? Don't answer that.
I'll get it. Hi. Can I help you?
Lynn?
So, long time no see.
Yes, quite.
You're certainly looking very well.
Oh, thank you. I play bingo 3 times a week at Twickenham Hall.
Oh, yes, well, that would keep anybody fit.
So, the little boy promised you'd introduce me to Larry Hagman. Oh, ta-ta. Then, in 1964, Jeffrey left me for this shop girl on Carnaby Street. Oh, the swine. I went back to Sheffield and tended my garden, and that's where I've been ever since.
I see.
But I don't mind. I have my grandchildren to keep me warm in the winter. And every spring, I take a holiday in Spain. Of course, it's mostly for the sangria.
Yes, I often take holidays in Hershey. But then again, it's mostly for the kisses. Is there anything wrong?
No. It's the way you looked at me just now when you smiled. It reminded me of that afternoon during the Blitz when the bombs were falling and they evacuated the Hyde Park Hotel. You threw me over your shoulder and whisked me up the fire escape to the Queen Anne suite. If I remember correctly, that was quite an afternoon.
Well, do you think I should go in there and make sure everything's okay?
I don't know. They've been in there almost an hour.
I haven't laughed this hard since you bared your backside to that German dive bomber.
You mooned a Messerschmitt?
We were low on ammo.
So, you guys are getting along okay?
Yes, Wesley. It simply took us a little time to get reacquainted.
Yes, and it was so kind of you to bring us back together. You know, your son is a very thoughtful and generous young man.
Yeah, we know.
I especially like flying first class.
Well, now that you two are back together again, does this mean you don't hate Christmas?
Oh, I never hated Christmas, Wesley.
But I thought you...
No, it's just thinking about Pamela and the friends I'd lost during the war. Christmas has always seemed a little bit sad to me. Except for this one.
It's my hay fever. The snow brings it on.
Yeah. I think I got the same thing.
I think we all do.
Now, if you good people would be kind enough to excuse us, Lynn has promised to treat me to a Christmas dinner at the best hotel in Pittsburgh. We may even try to relive some of the high points of the Blitz.
Well, bombs away.
Good night, everyone, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Look, I know I haven't exactly been Kris Kringle lately, but I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Merry Christmas, Belvedere.
Settle down, Pamela.
Hey, Kev, if you're heading up to the Poconos, you better get started. It's getting late.
Nah. I think I'll just stick around here.
Yeah, me too. I don't like swimming in the dock anyway.
So, as long as we're all staying, why don't we open up some presents?
Yeah. Wow. Big box. Good morning.
Merry Christmas, Marcia. I put it together myself.
Honey, it's the best job you've ever done.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Pamela is safely back home in Sheffield. When we parted, we promised to meet again in another 40 years. The Owens family was thrilled with their gifts. They are presently at the mall trying to avoid each other as they exchange them. And speaking of the spirit of Christmas, Wesley, with only a few days left between him and a 6-month grounding, is frantically trying to raise the money to cover Pamela's airfare. What he doesn't know is that I've already paid George back. But why should I tell him that?
I mean, I love him. But that doesn't mean I can't have any fun.
I'm going.
Oh, don't you look nice. Wait a minute. Just let me fix this.
Come on, Mom. It's the first day of classes. I don't want to be late.
You know, I can hardly believe it. It seems like only yesterday that we were getting you dressed for your first day of kindergarten.
Well, gotta go.
Remember, George, how he cried and said, I won't go,
Oh, yeah.
You know, I don't think we'd have ever gotten you there, except finally Daddy and I told you that we were taking you on a trip to the ice cream factory. Oh, the scream you let out when we pulled up in front of that school.
I remember. I still have nightmares about it. It's okay. They're not as bad as they used to be.
Hey, I need fiber.
Good morning, children.
Morning. Morning. I'm done with my cereal. Well, I was just chuckling over a story I've been reading in this newspaper for the last 15 minutes.
No? Toxic spill leaves 500 homeless. Yes, I thought you'd get a kick out of that.
Morning, gang.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm dropping your mom at work.
See you tonight.
Sure. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Yes, of course, Mrs. Hufnagel. If I find out anything, I'll let you know right away.
What is it?
That was Hortense Hufnagel. It seems a small rock just came through her living room window.
Hey, how come the minute something bad happens, everybody automatically thinks I did it?
It saves a lot of time.
Yeah, well, it couldn't have been me, because it just so happens I've been here the whole time eating my cereal. It was my cereal, and he just came in. I think she's crazy. Her zits must be affecting her brain. I don't know how that window got broken. Look in the sewing basket. There's nothing there.
Ooh, a slingshot.
Okay, let's have it.
I didn't do it on purpose. I was aiming at their bird bath, but it ricocheted off the mailman and hit their window. I'm sorry, I was just afraid to tell you, but I'll apologize to Mrs. Hufnagel and pay for a new window out of my allowance.
You bet your sweet butt you will.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute. Where did you get this?
Uh-oh.
And you thought it was over?
Well?
I ordered it from Dad's hunting catalog.
But they only take credit cards.
Yeah, how about that?
All right, young man, I want you straight home from school and up to your room. We will discuss your punishment when your father and I get home.
Yes, ma'am.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rivals, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
Come on, this is going to be great. It's the only X-rated class on campus.
Carl, it's an art class. Just because there's nude models, there's nothing sexy about it. So you might as well stop drooling.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know why we're here. We don't even know how to draw.
Maybe they'll let us trace. I'm leaving. No, come on. Let's get some seats up front.
Good afternoon. I'm Miss Fielding, and welcome to Illustration 102.
She's dressed. She's the teacher, Carl.
For the next 10 weeks, we'll take a close look at the human anatomy. Our models will be unclothed, so I expect the proper level of decorum. Our model today is Jamie Douglas. I would like you to pay particular attention to the latissimus and the gluteus maximus.
It's a guy.
Yeah, but he's not bad.
How's it going?
Good. I cut up all the potatoes in little stars, just like you said.
Oh, very good, Wesley.
Hey, what'd I do all that work for?
Your parents told me to keep your hands busy.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be being punished in the first place if Miss Piggy hadn't squealed on me.
Look, you're the one that broke the window and lied about it, not your sister.
Yeah, I know.
Now, I'm going to be away for a few minutes, and I want you to mash these until they're absolutely smooth and there isn't a lump in them.
Okay, then what should I do with them?
I don't care. We're having rice.
Excuse me, is this illustration 102?
Yeah, sure is.
Ah, good.
Hey, I don't remember seeing you here the first couple days.
I wasn't here.
Probably explains it. So, are you an art major?
Political science and history.
Ah.
What about you?
Business and pleasure. Actually, I'm undeclared. My name's Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
All right, if everyone will be seated.
Excuse me.
Listen, I'd like to see more of you.
That might be possible.
Today we'll focus on the muscle groups of the back and the shoulders as we move on to the drawing of the female form. Our model today is Miss Amy Nelson.
Boy, it's not even your first date.
Okay, here you go. Cheeseburger, nothing on it. And I got you some hot coffee. I figure it must get pretty cold up there.
It does, thanks.
So listen, I'm curious. How did you get into this line of work?
Well, I don't know. I saw an ad on the bulletin board, and I figured, why not? Anyway, it pays a lot more than working at McDonald's.
And you don't have to wear the little hat.
A lot of people find out that I do this, and they sort of get the wrong idea.
Oh, not me. I mean, I understand it. It's a classical discipline, and I think it's real interesting.
Good.
So listen, are you doing anything Friday night?
Oh, I don't know.
I was thinking maybe we could go see a movie or something. Oh, and there's this neat little French place I'd like to take you to.
Sure, sounds like fun.
Great.
Is it fancy?
Huh?
Oh, the restaurant. I just want to know what to wear.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, wear something.
I'll get it. Real funny, Wesley. I know you're out here. Wesley.
Yeah, Heather?
How did you get up there so fast?
Huh?
Never mind. I just thought there was somebody at the door. It's all clear, Miles.
So she fall for it? Like a ton of bricks. I still don't know what we're doing this for. Look, I got in trouble because she ratted on me. But by the time we're finished, she'll be so nuts, nobody will ever believe another word she says. Not even her.
Wow!
Hey, Wes.
Yes, sis?
Somebody else down here. I thought I heard voices.
No. Are you feeling okay, Heather?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Well, don't we look nice?
Thanks.
What's that smell?
Musk.
Musk what? Muskrat? Another big date with Amy?
Yep.
You've been seeing an awful lot of her.
How'd you know?
What do you mean?
Look, Mr. Belvedere, remember how I told everybody that I met Amy in Fundamentals of Accounting?
Yes?
Well, I lied. I met her in art class.
Good Lord, do your parents know?
The thing is, she's not really in the class. She's a nude model.
I see.
Yeah, so does everybody else. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing.
Why? I assume she'll be wearing clothes tonight. Oh, come on, Kevin. There's nothing wrong in being a model.
Yeah, I know. It's just kind of hard to get serious about someone that everybody in the world has seen naked.
Golly, I haven't.
You know what day this is?
Huh.
It was 2 weeks ago tonight that we had our first date.
Oh, yeah, right.
So, I got you a little something.
Oh, Amy. Thanks.
See, it's Popeye and olive oil. Isn't they kind of a cute couple? It's like a... Of course, I'm not as skinny as she is, but I guess you already know that. You don't like it. I could get you one with Bluto.
No, it's fine.
Is something wrong?
No, look, it's just, if we're going to make a commitment to each other, I think we should do it right.
Okay.
I mean, I'll promise to stop seeing other people, and you'll promise to stop letting other people see you. Naked, I mean.
Why?
Why? Because I hate it, that's why. I mean, look around here. Every guy in this whole place is staring at you. Look, I just think if you're going to be my girlfriend, you should give up all this model junk.
I thought you said it was a classical discipline.
Yeah, well, that was before. Hey, what are you jerks looking at, huh? Haven't you ever seen a naked girl before? Where?
Look, Kevin, I like what I do, and I don't have anything to be ashamed of. If you can't handle that, then that's your problem.
All right, look, Amy.
Happy anniversary.
Whoops. Forgot the paper.
What nincompoop left that open?
You know what else is good? Cocoa Puffs and prune juice.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Miss Belvedere. Morning, Mr. B.
Hey, who shut the front door? I almost froze out there.
Perhaps it was the wind.
And Heather, didn't I tell you last night to put the car in the garage?
I did.
Then how come it's sitting out in the street covered with snow?
Well, I was sure I put it away, but I guess I didn't.
You've been forgetting a lot of things lately.
I know, I'm sorry. I'll go put it away.
Honey, don't you think you'll need these?
I'm starting to worry about her. Thank you, Amy. Now on Monday, we'll focus on the contour and texture of the cheeks.
All right. She means these. Listen, I'll catch up with you, okay?
Yeah.
Hi.
I've got another class, and I don't want to be late.
Look, Amy, I just wanted to apologize.
Oh?
I know I acted like a jerk last night. It's just, I like you so much, I went a little crazy.
Yeah, I noticed.
Anyway, I'm sorry I ruined our anniversary. I promise, it won't happen again.
It's okay. I guess I should be flattered.
Because I thought about it, Amy, and I realized how hard you're working to put yourself through school. I mean, you're only doing this because it's a real good job.
Right.
So guess what? I found you a better one.
Wanted clerk, typist, Arab Studies Department.
You don't even have to wear the veil. Hey, Amy, come on. You can at least try getting a regular job. I'll pay you to get one.
There's nothing wrong with what I do. This is all your stupid hang-up.
Oh, yeah, you'd be hung up, too, if I was doing it.
What?
Yeah. How would you like that, huh? How would you like it if I was the one up there, posing nude?
It wouldn't bother me.
Did I just hear someone volunteer?
Huh?
Jamie, our regular model, got a job in a low-budget film. We need someone to take his place next week.
Oh, yeah?
Well, you're tall and good-looking, and you appear to have a very well-developed musculature. Your biceps are hard and firm. You'd be perfect for me. Us, I mean the class.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do it.
Well, I'll see you on Monday.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Heather, I want you to chop those vegetables.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Heather, it's the first time I've asked you.
Oh, great. Now I can't even remember things I didn't even forget. Mr. Belvedere, do you think 16 is too young to already be losing your mind?
Ah, look, I wouldn't worry. At 16, you haven't got much of a mind to lose. Oh, look. We all have our lapses of memory from time to time. Why, only yesterday, I forgot to pick Wesley up at school.
Really?
Well, actually, I didn't forget. I just couldn't face it. Heather, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I just saw a tree walk by.
Oh, really? Well, perhaps it was going south for the winter.
I think I'm gonna go lie down.
Hello, Miles. Aren't we all spruced up?
What are you doing here? You're not Heather.
No, but you're going to be dead wood unless you tell me what's going on.
Okay, kid, I want you to knock him dead up there. Just relax, take a deep breath, and come out punching.
Kevin, are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Hi, Kevin. Glad to see you can make it.
What are you doing here?
I work here.
Today, class will try something a bit more challenging as we examine the juxtaposition of the male and female figures, with Amy and Kevin helping us recreate Rodin's The Handshake.
My foot's asleep.
So wiggle it.
Huh?
Your foot.
Oh. So, except for the air conditioning, this isn't so bad.
Glad you like it.
Yeah, it's kind of fun, knowing all the girls in the class can't take their eyes off me. As a matter of fact, I might quit my job at Mr. Cluck's. Take this up full time.
Fine.
Hey, this is driving you crazy. I know it.
No, it's not.
Yeah, well, it is me.
Kevin!
All right, class dismissed. There's nothing to be seen here.
Kevin, stop it!
All right, I forgot. You like it up here. This is how you get your kicks.
Excuse me.
Hey, look, Amy. Oh, hey, did you just see a girl go by here? She looks like this. Amy. I've been looking all over for you.
Leave me alone.
Come on, Amy, give me a break. Barely managed to shake the campus police.
Oh, okay, you better sit down. People are starting to stare.
Look, I'm really sorry about what I said before. You know, about you getting your kicks from this.
Really?
I mean, it wasn't me talking. It was a cold floor.
Look, Kevin, I don't think this is going to work out. I mean, I'm going to keep modeling, and you're going to keep going nuts because other guys are looking at me.
That's not it. Okay? I don't care about the other guys. It's me seeing you that's driving me crazy.
What?
Amy, I see you up there like that every day. But then when I take you home at night, I barely manage to get a goodnight kiss.
I just like to go slow with that kind of stuff. I guess I'm old-fashioned that way.
Yeah, well, I always figured you care about somebody first. Then you see him like this. I guess I'm old-fashioned, too.
So what do you think we should do?
I don't know. I guess you should just keep on modeling, and I'll keep being crazy.
Well, at least you're dressed for it.
Maybe you went in here.
I'll see you.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Wesley.
Is there any of that chocolate cake left?
Yes, you'll have to get it for yourself. I have to run to the hospital to meet your parents.
Huh? What happened?
We had a call from school. Seems your sister's had a nervous breakdown.
She did?
Poor girl, when they took her away, she was mumbling something about being attacked by a Christmas tree. She really is quite mad.
Oh, no, and it's all my fault.
It is?
I've been doing bad stuff to her, trying to drive her crazy.
Well, apparently you've done a very good job. But I must run. I don't want to miss the shock therapy.
Hello?
The trees.
Hey, Wes.
I think that went quite well.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
At any rate, now that all the gaslighting is over and done with, the Owens household has returned to its normal level of insanity. It's too bad, too. I'd already picked out Wesley's straitjacket. As for Kevin and Amy, they've resolved their differences. And Kevin says they're going to be seeing a lot more of each other. I'm afraid to ask what that means. I never told Kevin that back in my bohemian days, I posed for a sculptress in Paris who said she wanted to immortalize me.
Personally, I just think she wanted to see me naked.
Later tonight on Nightline with Ted Koppel, a Christian Scientist couple is charged with manslaughter after they refused medical treatment and their child died. Is it child neglect or religious persecution? Tomorrow at 9, a beautiful model has Ohata fighting for his honor. Then, Hawk stalks Spencer to gain possession of a crooked judge's diary on Spencer.
It was.
change. I already got it.
What you doing, honey?
Nothing, just looking for my snake. Hey, Mr. Belvedere, if you were a snake, where would you hide?
That's funny. I've often asked myself the same question looking for you.
Come on, it's Captain Nemo. He got out of his glass bowl.
I'm sorry, I haven't seen him.
What's that?
It's kielbasa. A Polish sausage.
Oh, for a minute I thought it might be Captain Nemo.
Wesley, I'm not in the habit of eating people's pets.
What about that rabbit I got for Easter?
You were tired of him anyway.
Hey, kitten. Back kind of early.
Uh-huh.
How was your date with Danny?
Oh, it's great. Hey, Heather, did you do something to my snake? No. I know you hate him because he likes to sleep in your underwear drawer.
Hey, Wes.
The only snake I know is Danny Kelsey, and I never want to see him again.
Gee, I guess her evening didn't go so well.
She'll be all right. I mean, the guy's just some scuzzy-faced pimple ball anyway.
So I told him, get your hands off me, you scuzzy-faced pimple ball. And then, like usual, I took the bus home. Anyway, diary, that's all for tonight. Like Scarlett O'Hara said in the Cliff Notes, tomorrow is another day.
Nemo! Captain Nemo!
There are few things as touching as a boy and his snake.
Boy, he's never stayed out all night before. It's just not like him.
I'm sure he'd call if he had hands or money. Sorry. Well, maybe he'll get hungry and come slithering home.
Hey, Wes, how about you and me, we go down to the lake and we find you a nice turtle. They won't run away.
Turtles aren't any fun. I want something that's gonna crawl into bed with me and wrap itself around my leg.
Who wouldn't?
You alone? Why?
I got Heather's birthday present. I don't want her to see it. Spoil the surprise. What do you think?
It's perfect if you're sailing on the good ship Lollipop. She's nearly 16. She's not a little girl anymore.
Well, she is to me. It seems like only yesterday I was running alongside trying to teach her how to ride a two-wheeler.
You let go then.
Yeah, well, only because I ran into a tree.
Ah, that explains it.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Ed. How was the mall?
Oh, we didn't go. Angela's mom took us downtown.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really weird. All the stores are right on the street, and when you go outside, there's no roof or anything. So, did I get any phone calls?
Oh, yes, Danny called.
Oh, yeah? Did he call to say he was sorry?
No, he called to say he won't be coming to your party.
I don't believe this. Danny and I went together for almost 2 whole months.
There'll be plenty of other boys.
Yeah, and the same thing's gonna happen with the next guy. We'll be sitting in the drive-in, and he'll say, gee, babe, if you like me so much, why don't you prove it? And you know what I always do.
The right thing?
Yeah, and it's all your fault for bringing me up so good. Thanks for nothing. It's been 2 days since I broke up with Danny, and I thought I'd never get over him. But that was before I met M. M is everything that other boys aren't. Sensitive, mature. His eyes sparkle like the stars at twilight, and are bluer than Mr. Belvedere's face when he got that marshmallow stuck in his throat. What's writing, Heather? None of your business. I bet you're writing about what you did to my snake. Wesley, give that back to me.
Problem?
Yeah, Barf Brain took my diary.
Give it back, Barf Brain.
No, and you can't make me.
Hopfnagel's window. Good boy. Now go and take out the garbage. Hello, Kevin.
Hi, what's all this stuff?
Oh, just a few decorations for your sister's party.
Oh, cute.
Has Captain Nemo returned to the ship?
Oh, you mean Wesley Snake? I don't think so.
Well, until he does, he might enjoy this. It isn't real, Kevin.
Oh, right. I knew that.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Kevin, do you know anything about Captain Nemo's disappearance?
Yeah, I did it. I hate snakes.
Oh.
I mean, Wes was always carrying that stupid snake around, shoving it in my face. I just couldn't take it anymore. So I took his bowl out and I dumped him in the woods. Last time I saw him, he was crawling toward the turnpike.
Wouldn't it have been simpler just to tell Wesley that you're afraid of snakes?
Hey, I can't do that. He's my kid brother. He looks up to me.
Hi, guys.
Hello, Wesley.
What's that?
Oh, just a little substitute for Captain Nemo. Quite realistic, don't you think?
Yeah, sure. This wouldn't fool anyone. Mr. Bellyacre told me you're up here. So, I heard about you and Danny. Did you guys really break up? Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, I realized he really is just a jerk. You're right. So is it okay if I go out with them? Sure, Aunt. Who's W? Huh? Oh, I mean M. Oh, just somebody I met. Oh, yeah? Who? Oh, just a guy. I don't think you know him. So is it serious? Well, I don't know. I'm thinking of letting it get serious. Real serious. Wow. Then maybe you're the one who should be taking these. Angela, those are birth control pills. What are you doing with those? Nothing bad. I read that if you take them sometimes, they make your chest grow. Angela, that's stupid. You shouldn't be taking them. Can I just take one and see if anything happens? Or maybe two? Angela, just give them to me, okay? Why? You sure don't need them. Hi, Dad.
Hi. So you seen Wes, man?
Yeah, I think he's still crawling around looking for his dumb snake.
Oh, so listen, your pop's sort of having a tough time coming up with a present for you. I was thinking of one of those cute little stuffed penguins you liked.
Dad, I gave those away when I was 11.
Oh, right, kitten. I guess I forgot.
You know, there is something you could do for me.
Well, what's that, kitten?
I was thinking maybe you could stop calling me kitten.
Oh, you mean at your party with all your grown-up friends around?
Yeah, and after that, too. I mean, I'm gonna be 16. I'm not a kitten anymore.
Sure. I understand.
Thanks.
She is so predictable.
Hey, Wes, what are you doing in here?
Nothing.
Wes, that's your sister's diary.
Yeah, well, she did something to my snake, and I'm gonna find out what.
Look, Wes, this is your sister's personal property, so you just keep your nose out of it.
Yes, sir.
Besides, there's nothing in there about Captain Nemo anyway. Just some junk about this guy who's gonna drive her to some place called Ecstasy and make her a real woman.
Hey, Belvedere, what you doing?
Oh, just getting the menu ready for the party.
Ding-dongs, Oreos, scooter pies?
Those are for me. The children are having lobster Newburg.
Oh. So, how many people are coming?
Well, according to the guest list, approximately 25. 24 if Sean Penn can't make it.
Let me see this. Is this all of them?
Mm-hmm.
You sure there's no Mike or Mark or Melvin coming?
Why?
Look, did Heather ever mention some guy with the initial M who makes her heart melt and her flesh tingle at the thought of his touch?
No. But I used to feel that way about Mitch Miller. Now, what's this all about, George?
She's seeing some guy, and I think she's thinking about doing something with him.
How do you know? Did you read her mind?
No, I read her diary. I didn't want to, but it's a good thing I did. I mean, she's writing stuff like she's going to give herself to this jerk, body and soul.
Look, I don't know who Annie is, but I'm sure whatever Heather wrote about him is nothing more than harmless romantic fantasy.
Hey, this game is tough. I can't get any of the balls back into the right days.
Wesley. Why don't you go and put that back in your mother's medicine chest?
I didn't find him there. I found him in Heather's room.
She back yet?
No, George.
Probably with that M guy right now.
George, she just went to get her hair done.
That's it. Mr. Maurice. The guy who does her hair.
George.
Hi, guys.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Hey, the place looks real nice. I'm gonna go up and get changed.
Heather? So, gee, we haven't had a chance to talk. I mean, since the last time.
Oh, well, if it's about Danny, you don't have to worry. I'm over him.
Oh, that's good.
Is something the matter?
Look, honey, you know, we've always told you that there's nothing you can't talk to us about.
Right.
So if there's anything you feel you need to get out into the open...
We're here.
Well, last week I smoked a cigarette.
Oh. Is that all?
I smoked it after sex. I'm kidding. Boys, lighten up.
Lois.
Hey, Kev.
Listen, Heather's party's starting pretty soon, so Mr. Belvedere wants you to go sit in the woods.
Sure.
But if you want, we could go to the mall or something. I'll take you to see that horror movie. You know, the one Mom wouldn't let you see?
That's okay. I went with Dad. Besides, I'm not going anywhere, just in case Captain Nemo comes back.
Yeah, listen, Wes, about your snake. There's something...
I didn't even think I'd miss him that much. It's not like he's a dog or anything, except he sort of was. I mean, I'd put out my hand and he'd slither up my arm and across my neck and kind of tickle my nose with his tongue. Sometimes I could almost smell the dead bugs on his breath. Guess you miss him, too.
Parker at this party? I'm her father. Who are you?
I'm Joe.
That's with a J, right?
Hi.
Okay, you can come in.
Emery with an E.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, sir.
Where's Heather?
Oh, she wants to wait until everyone gets here so she can make an entrance.
Yeah, well, I haven't found him yet. He's going to show up sooner or later.
George, we will get to the bottom of this, but let's do it the right way and not ruin her party, all right?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'll go back and see if I can hurry her up.
Hi. Is this Heather's house?
Anybody ever tell you your eyes sparkle like the stars at twilight?
Hi, Mr. Budweiser. Is this where we hide?
It's not a surprise party, Angela.
Oh, Heather didn't tell me that when she invited me.
Oh, yes, of course. She tells you a lot of things, doesn't she?
Uh-huh.
Things like which boy she likes, what she wants for her birthday, or where she got these.
You know, I really enjoy your sports report on Metro News.
Yeah, thanks, Emery.
I sure wish Heather would come down. She promised me the first dance.
Yeah, hold your hormones.
Hey, Em, toss me the chips, will you?
M?
Yeah, Emery. And that's what they call me. Something the matter, Mr. Owens?
I'm looking at your eyes. They're blue, aren't they?
Yeah, but also nearsighted.
George, I believe Angela may have cleared things up.
Yeah, well, so have I. Hey, hold it, Em. You're the guy, aren't you?
Pardon me?
You're the one who makes my little girl tingle. Well, you're going to be tingling pretty good yourself in a second.
Oh, George. Daddy, what are you doing?
Hey, I'm sorry it had to come out like this, but I know all about you and M here.
M? You read my diary. How could you?
Hey, look, why don't we all go
Well,
into
look,
the
you don't
kitchen
have
and
to
we
worry. He's not M.
Also, who is?
Nobody. I made him up.
Huh? Well, what about those pills? You didn't make them up.
George, those belong to Angela. It's a rather long and moronic story.
Oh. Well, I guess your old pop kind of blew it.
No, I think it's great. I mean, I'm 16 now. If that's the kind of stuff you think I'm doing, then I sure don't want to disappoint you.
Heather.
Well, come on, Em. Let's get it on.
Gee, and I was only expecting the first dance.
I'm back.
Hello, Heather.
Everybody left, huh?
Yes, shortly after, Angela's male stripper arrived. Unfortunately, his performance paled in comparison to your father's.
Yeah, well, I'm going to bed.
Oh, I've kept you some birthday cake. It's in the kitchen.
Oh, no thanks.
You know, a certain person put a great deal of effort into that cake.
You got it at the bakery.
I didn't say it was me.
I had a feeling you'd be in here.
I didn't know where else to hide.
So why didn't you guys just come running after me?
Because we knew you were just upset. And anyway, we trust you.
Yeah, sure. Now.
Look, I know I did some stupid stuff I shouldn't have done. Snooping in your diary, embarrassing you out there. I'm sorry.
Well, if you thought I was doing something, why didn't you just ask me?
I don't know. I was afraid maybe you'd tell me and it might be something I didn't want to hear.
Huh?
The thing is, you're growing up and I'm getting a little scared.
Dad, don't you think I am too? I mean, why do you think I broke up with Danny and made up all that stuff in my diary about M? Nothing's gonna happen to me with him. He's not real. I don't want to get pregnant or get some awful disease or any of that other stuff that can happen to you.
I guess it must be pretty tough being a kid these days.
Yeah, I just wish I could be 25 and married and through with all this junk.
Or maybe you could go back to being 12 when your old pop was the only man in your life. Nah, I'm being stupid.
No. Well, good night, Dad.
Okay. Happy birthday, kitten.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
What's that?
Don't open that! I mean, it's a surprise for Wes. I felt kind of bad, you know, about him losing his snake, so got him another one.
That was very nice, dear.
It's nothing, Mom.
Hey, look who's back!
It appears that Captain Nemo has returned.
Hey, now you got 2 snakes, Westman.
Huh?
It's just a little surprise from Big Brother.
Oh, wow! Thanks, Cab.
Sure.
Look, Captain Nemo, it's a girl. Just think, pretty soon we'll have little baby snakes all over the house.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back. Heather has finally opened her birthday presents, although it appears the best gift she received was a closer relationship with her father. Meanwhile, as we await the arrival of the Nemo quintuplets, Kevin has taken up residence in the attic. I wonder if I should tell him about the bat.
Later on Nightline, the Soviets have never seen anything like it in modern times. Criticism of their leaders. Mother unlocks the family secret for Peter on Hotel.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, what's pyridoxine hydrochloride?
Are you studying for a chemistry test?
No, I'm reading the cereal box. I thought you told me this stuff was all natural.
The box is.
Gotta go. See ya.
What, no breakfast?
No time. You're looking at the new dishwasher at the Phi Theta house.
What about Mr. Flux?
Well, the sorority pays $25 an hour more. And anyway, dishwashing doesn't take any brain power. Sort of like what you do. Oh, what I mean is, it's clean and quiet. I have a little time to myself to think about some important stuff. Maybe even plan my future.
And the fact that you'll be surrounded by gorgeous co-eds has nothing to do with your decision?
Mm-mm, not this time. The only hot water I'll be in will have dishes in it.
Good morning.
Morning. How was the big country club dance?
Oh, great. After the first dance, George cut out to the caddy shack for some 5-card stud.
And when I won with a pair of 3s, Stinky Pettigrew kicked me in the slats.
What were you doing all that time, Mom?
Being a wallflower.
Hey, you could have danced with somebody else.
I did. Dr. Green finally took me for a Mercy foxtrot.
Well, what was I supposed to do? I'm a lousy dancer.
Hey, maybe you guys could take lessons.
Oh, I'd love to, honey, but I don't think the Cincinnati kid would go for it.
Like, come on, Marsh. I'm no good at dancing, and besides, you can't make me.
Oh, that's a mature attitude.
I don't understand you, George. Dancing is one of the most intimate forms of human contact.
I guess you've never been high-sticked in a hockey game.
Couldn't you go by yourself? I mean, maybe the dancing school could get you a partner.
No, I feel funny about that. Why don't you take Mr. Belvedere? He's always bragging about how he can do everything.
I don't think so.
Hey, if it's a question of a couple of bucks, I could...
Really, George? Mrs. Owens doesn't need a paid escort. Why, any man would be proud to take dance lessons with her.
Would you?
delighted.
Hey, thanks, big guy. I appreciate that.
All right! And you don't go until all the dishes are dry and put in cabinet. I am making myself clear?
Jawohl. I mean, yeah. I mean, yes, ma'am.
I am head cook here. These girls depend on me to sustain life. My kitchen must be clean, like operating room.
Gotcha.
The dishes must be washed in water, 200 degrees, no less.
Hot water.
And dishes must be dry like Sahara Desert, no streaks.
You'll be able to see yourself in them.
Good. I go now. But last and most useful information. If I catch you mixing up with any of the girls, I will tear your ear off and I will throw it over there.
Look, you don't have to worry about me. All I want to do is wash some dishes.
Did you go to the game? No, I stayed here and studied. Somebody has to keep the grades up in this place.
Emily, you are so unbelievably prosaic.
So, you must be the new dishwasher.
Yeah, I'm Kevin.
I'm Cindy. I'm a cheerleader. Hello, I guess.
Kevin, huh?
Yeah. Listen, I really can't be talking to you guys because Madam Schildkraut said...
Kevin, one more thing.
Oh, hi, listen, I wasn't mixing up with any of the girls. They just brought in their dishes.
Ladies, this is not the Berlin Zoo. Please stop staring and return to your rooms. Maybe you don't hear me so good.
No. I hear. See? 2 ears. Believe me. I hear. Fact.
Good. The work you do is not so bad.
Thank you.
Remember, never again with the girls. Otherwise...
I know.
You've got a nice butt.
What? Your rear end.
It's cute. In a sort of middle-class, bourgeois, Republican kind of way. I took my first dishwasher when I was 16. I was attending Swiss boarding school, and I sort of wandered into the scullery. He had dirty blonde hair. And when I saw his massive forearms just scrape the strudel from the white wedgewood, a convulsive shudder shot through my whole being.
You don't say.
Take off your gloves.
I don't want to. Well, maybe just a little.
Oh, my God. Oh, God, you smell like wet clay. The earth, dead leaves. You smell like the revolution.
Don't miss tomorrow night's feature. Bring me the head of Gabby Hayes.
I'll be glad when this Sidekick Film Festival is over. Okay, kids, off to bed. Let's go. Hey, guys. So, how'd your first dance lesson go?
Oh, George, it was so much fun. We actually mastered the first steps of the tango.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, watch. Ready?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Boom, 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 boom.
Well, what do you think?
Looks like the last tango at Hickory Farms to me.
Well, I had fun.
Actually, so did I. How about another turn around the living room?
Delighted. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Brum, bum, 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 brum, 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 bum, 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 bum.
Tanya, listen, last night was great, but I've got a sink full of suds.
Well, what are we waiting for?
No, I don't...
I'll leave.
No. Look, I'm working, okay?
Very well. Just remember, my little suds jockey, we're not finished yet.
So, how's it going?
Emily.
Right.
Okay, I guess. You know why I'm here, don't you?
Oh.
In the sorority, I mean. I really don't belong here.
Yeah, right.
The only reason they keep me here is because I raised the grade point average. You know the sorority picture in the dining room?
Yeah.
I'm not in it.
They wouldn't let you be in the picture?
Oh, I was standing there. I guess the film just didn't pick me up. Hi, I'm Cindy. I'm a cheerleader.
I think you mentioned that.
I see you two have a lot to talk about. You're not going to believe this.
You're right.
I just had a horrible fight with my boyfriend, Stanley.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, what I want to know is, should I keep his leather sweater, or should I just take it off right now? I will, you know.
Recipe of the month, chocolate soup.
Morning.
Whoa, morning, George. We could have used you in class last night when they were teaching the swim.
Now I gotta go to work. The fly casting expert drowned, so I'm the in-studio guest on Prop Fishing.
Hi, everybody.
Good morning.
See ya.
Bye, honey. So, what's for breakfast?
Your mother's favorite, the Belvedere dip.
You guys mind we eat in this room?
I'll make sure the dinner's early tonight so we won't be late for class.
You guys are going out again? You bet. Tonight we learn the final steps of the cha-cha. Oh, I gotta run.
Oh, don't forget your lunch, Marcia.
Oh, thanks, Lynn.
Cha-cha.
Marcia?
Lynn? Nah. Where have you been?
Detention, we're always on. Why?
Oh, nothing. Just our whole life's about to blow up in our faces, that's all.
Huh?
Read this.
Recipe for chocolate soup?
No, Dopey, read what's on the front.
Dear Abby, I am the housekeeper for a very large family. My problem is that I'm in love with my employer. I can't go on keeping my love a secret. What should I do? Signed, Confusion, California. So?
So? That means Mr. Belvedere is in love with Mom.
Heather, Mr. Belvedere isn't confused in California. He's bloated in Beaver Falls.
Well, why else would he have clipped it out?
I don't know.
Well, all I know is we gotta do something.
Look, Hev, don't you think you're jumping to conclusions?
Love is a many splendid thing. It's the April rose that always grows in the early spring.
I can't believe this is happening.
I will not go to the wedding. They can't make me.
What wedding?
When Mom dumps Dad and marries Mr. Belvedere.
Wow, that could really happen. They could even have kids. I could wind up with a baby butler as a brother.
Calm down.
You want to spend every Friday night babysitting a fat kid with a mustache?
Oh, you're right. We gotta stop this thing.
How?
We gotta make Mom fall in love with Dad again and fix it so she doesn't like Mr. Belvedere.
Hey, guys.
Making Mr. Belvedere look bad won't be too hard. But making Dad look good is going to be a killer.
Oh, hi.
Emily, got a minute?
Yeah, why?
I've composed a poem. I'm sure you don't want to hear it.
No. Sure, I would.
Up to you. Space
Spaceman by Joseph Bronte. That's my nom de plume. Spaceman. 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 Can you hear me, Spaceman? The department store won't sell me any knives without your approval, Spaceman. Spaceman. Sometimes I wonder if you're listening, Spaceman. If you're still out there, Spaceman. Grandma and Grandpa said to say, hi.
That was very profound.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Not on my floor.
I gave Stanley back his letter sweater, and now he says if I break up with him, he's gonna tell the whole football team that I'm easy.
Cindy, just tell him to go take a hike.
Oh, God, you're deep.
Oh, sorry, Emily, I forgot you were here.
Oh, that's okay. I get a lot of that.
You sure Mr. Belvedere won't be back until real late?
Yeah, I just sent him out for a pound of gummy kittens.
What? There's no such thing as gummy kittens.
Yeah, well, he doesn't know that.
This is great. Mom and Dad will be totally alone. We'll have a nice romantic dinner and fall in love all over again.
Hi, kids.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, what's all this? We made a special dinner just for you and Dad because you haven't seen each other a lot lately.
Oh, how sweet.
Where's Mr. Belvedere?
Out. Come on, Mom. Sit down.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Daddy.
I can't believe it. Larry the weatherman got struck by lightning, so they're sending me to do a remote from the golf course. I'm going to take my rubber booties. Oh, see ya. Hey, what are you doing, Wes?
Nothing.
I-beam cologne, guaranteed to drive women up a skyscraper.
It's just when you tucked me in last night, your neck smelled a little off.
George, guess what? They're having a ballroom dance competition in Harrisburg, and the class has elected Lynn and me to represent Beaver Falls.
Hey, that's terrific.
Yeah. Well, if we go, we'd have to stay overnight. Is that okay?
It's fine with me.
Oh, thanks, honey.
You know, if you shared a room, you'd save money.
Fine, then we're off tomorrow to Harrisburg.
No. You can't.
Mom was supposed to take us both to get root canals.
Oh, don't worry, I'll have her back by next month.
You've got to get out of here.
Tell me about it.
I told Stanley to take a hike, just like you said. Now he said he's going to come over here and make mincemeat out of you. Which is really strange, because Stanley's a vegetarian. But I think that you should probably run anyway.
Cindy, will you get out of here?
Yes, Cindy, please leave now. So, my little bubble meister, you've been avoiding me. Tell me you've been slumming with the proletariat.
Who are you calling a proletariat? I'm a Methodist. I am obsessed with you. I think my feelings could best be expressed through interpretive dance.
Tanya, I said no. Just leave me alone. Let's talk about
Who are you telling to take a hike?
Oh, God!
I'm going to take you downtown and dress you like a rabbit.
I thought you were going to make mincemeat of me. You told. All right, hold it. Now, get away from me, you stupid pig animal. And Emily, stop doing that. Now, Tanya, you can take your phony socialism and your hyper hormones and stick them in a Siberian rat hole. And Cindy, you already said that! You are all sick. You're selfish, and you're demented. And Emily, you can't write and you can't dance. But you're smarter than all these people. And you have a soul. But you let them push you around. Now, either push back or get the hell out of here.
Thank you. I will.
You've all got serious problems. Now, all I know is I'm not the solution. I've had it. Now, get out of my kitchen.
Ich weiß nicht, du kleiner Dummkopf. I'm going to tear your ear off.
And as for you, Brunhilde, why don't you just climb back in your bunker?
No one has ever talked to Madame Schulkratz in such a tone.
Well, it's about time somebody did.
Yes, it is. I want more. You will talk more in the same, yeah? Oh, my dishwasher. Oh, for you, I will take off my hair.
No! It's not dishwasher.
Well, we're off to Harrisburg.
Hey, you guys look dynamite.
Dad looks nice, too.
Well, have a good time. Break a leg.
Mom, Dad, this may not be the time to tell you this, but I found out today that I'm pregnant.
What?
And I decided to become a rabbi. All right, you two.
What's going on around here?
Hey, you guys been acting pretty squirrely lately.
What do you mean?
I mean, yesterday you said you were coming down with smallpox.
Yes, and this morning I found all my underwear tied together in knots.
It's a science project. We're trying to make the equator.
It would seem someone doesn't want us to go to Harrisburg.
Why not?
Because you and Mr. Belvedere are going out to have an affair, and Dad's too dumb to see it.
I am not. See what?
Then Mom and Mr. Belvedere are falling in love.
What are you guys talking about? All we're doing is having fun.
Oh, yeah? Then explain this.
Oh, my chocolate soup recipe. I wonder where it had gone.
You mean you didn't write to dear Abby?
Certainly not. In fact, she often writes to me.
Funny. Mom, you and Dad never spend any time together anymore. You're always out every night dancing with Mr. Belvedere. And, Dad, can't you see what could happen?
Huh?
Come on, Dad, look at her. She's young-ish, she's blonde-ish.
Dad, look at him. He's older, he has an accent, and he's desperate.
Look, nothing has ever happened between me and your mother.
How could you kids ever think that I would have an affair with Mr. Belvedere? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
Thank you.
I mean, we're just very good friends, right?
Of course.
I mean, we may have enjoyed dancing together.
Mm-hmm. And had a few laughs.
Shared a little wine.
And had some sore toes.
Hey, hold on a minute, Twinkle Toes. You're not waltzing my wife off to Harrisburg or anyplace else.
George.
Look, I wouldn't worry, George. If Mrs. Owens and I are guilty of anything, it's just finding that we have more in common than Wesley's delinquency.
Look, Marcia, I know I'm not the most romantic guy in the world, and I promise to try harder. It's just I love you so much, I don't ever want to lose you.
George, I love you too. Okay?
No hard feelings, okay, Mr. Belvedere?
None. In fact, I haven't felt so threatening to a marriage since I worked for Liz and Dick.
So are you guys still going off to Harrisburg?
Why, honey? You're not still worried about it?
No, it's just, if you are, I think I better put the air back in the tires.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Kevin has returned to Mr. Cluck's. and has even been promoted to manager in charge of neck roasting. Still badly shaken by his time in the sorority, he finds he'd rather have his hands in batter than dishwater. As for George, his new interest in dance has thrilled Wesley and Heather and surprised the heck out of Marcia. He's even hired a private tutor to show him the latest steps.
Ready for my dance lesson, big guy?
In a minute, George.
Thank God for shin guards.
Fashion Design 203. History and Survey of Women's Undergarments. 8 a.m. 8 a.m.?
They must be trying to keep out the riffraff.
Mr. Belvedere, there were a dozen cupcakes in here this morning. What happened?
Lunch.
Oh, I'm totally bummed out.
What's wrong?
I have to kill and dissect a frog for biology. Ugh.
All right! What kind of knife are you going to use?
You know how Sniggle and I take a salamander apart? We like to use an X-Acto 507. It's a precision instrument, so you get a lot less gushy stuff squirting in your face. It's just that there's a happy little frog hopping around. His name is Travis, croaking love songs to his little frog girlfriend. And then he meets me. The next thing he knows, he's spread-eagled in a cake pan, spraying frog guts all over Mr. Sorokin's biology class.
Perhaps it's not the night for split pea soup.
That's it, George. That's the last time I go shopping with you.
Oh, come on, Mark, lighten up.
Did you really think you could sneak through the 10 items or less line with 12 items?
At least I didn't flirt with the meat man to get more giblets.
Hi, guys. Hi, honey.
Hey.
Oh, how are you coming with your class schedule?
Scuba diving, co-ed volleyball, discussion of current magazines. Kev, you going to college or Club Med?
Take it easy, Dad. I'm still finding myself.
Could have found Jimmy Hoffa by now.
Okay.
Trouble in paradise?
Just don't understand. The search for self embraces many forms.
Frankly, Kevin, if you would embrace a few less forms, your mind might be much clearer for your studies.
My mind might be clearer, but my complexion wouldn't.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new arrival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life yet.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Must you do it here?
Uh-huh. It's for school. I have to observe someone at work and write a report about it, so I'm observing you.
Oh. Wouldn't you rather observe a fireman or a policeman?
I would, but I'm wanted by both.
Good point. Well, you haven't written anything yet.
You haven't done anything yet.
Mr. Belvedere, could you iron this for me, please? Kick pleats are murder.
Oh, now, really, Heather, I'm not your personal valet. We agreed that you were old enough now to... Ah, very well.
Oh, thank you.
And while you're at it, please be sure to note, I don't do windows.
Stop it.
Listen, I've been thinking about school, and I came up with a plan.
Oh, yeah, what?
I'm going to be a drum major.
You mean the guy that wears the big hat and leads the band at halftime?
No, Dad. I'm going to major in music so I can be a professional drummer.
But drumming isn't a real profession. It's sort of like a hobby.
How can you say that?
Well, she's heard you play.
It's just that we wanted you to go into something with a future, something secure.
Well, drumming is pretty secure.
Oh, come on, Kevin. Do you really want to spend the rest of your life in a seedy bar playing Night Train for strippers?
How did you know about Night Train?
Aunt Millie at our wedding reception.
Oh, yeah.
Look, you know, there are other kinds of music. What about the Pittsburgh Symphony?
What about the Salvation Army?
Look, will you guys just give me a break?
Hey, mister, don't you use that tone with us. Now, your dad and I are shelling out big bucks for you to go to college, and you're jerking our chains.
God, you're cute when you cuss.
No, I mean it. I would have killed for the opportunity he's just throwing away.
Hey, I'm not throwing anything away, Mom. I just don't know what I want to be.
Well, you better figure it out and be damn quick about it.
That woman's a pester when she gets mad.
You understand, don't you, Dad?
Ah, sure I understand. I mean, when I was your age, I wanted to be a professional ball player.
What happened?
Nobody wanted me. Between you and me, I think it was a racial thing.
Why do I feel like I'm on 60 Minutes?
Do you realize it took you 5 minutes to dust the mantle and the knickknacks are still dirty?
My, quite the little slave driver, aren't we? Here, drive this.
I got bored just watching you, so I figured out a way for you to do your job better and faster.
All right, since it's for school.
I broke your day down into hours and minutes and figured out how you can make the most of your time.
All right, let's see. 5:30 a.m. to 5:35 a.m., set table and make breakfast. 5:35 a.m. to 5:36 a.m., eat breakfast. Wesley, this is a 20-hour work schedule. You've only left me 4 hours a night for sleep.
What's wrong with that?
I am a housekeeper, not robo-maid.
Hey, where are you going?
Upstairs for a nap. My gears are beginning to grind.
Got any goosey-loosies?
Fish.
Mom, Dad, I have to tell you something.
What, honey?
Well, I've made a decision. I don't care what you say, I don't care what the teacher says, and I don't care what the principal says. I'm not going to kill Travis and rip his guts out.
You're not?
No, and you can't make me.
Who the hell is Travis?
Bye, guys.
Hey, Kev. Where are you going all dressed up?
I thought you had to work at Mr. Cluck's tonight.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I did. Tonight's my last night, and the guys are throwing me a goodbye party.
You quit Mr. Cluck's?
I sure did.
But I thought you loved that job.
Yeah, aren't you the one that called deep fat frying a spiritual adventure?
That was before.
Before what?
Mom, Dad, I thought long and hard about what you said, and I did a little research. Medicine is the field of the future. So I quit my job at Mr. Cluck's and got a job at College Hospital as an orderly.
You did?
Yeah. I mean, I know it's at the bottom of the ladder, but at least I'll be working in my future field.
Kevin, are you going to be a doctor?
No. I'm going to be a nurse.
He's home.
All right. All right. Now, don't say anything about nursing. You let him bring it up.
Yeah, right. Hey, Kev.
Hi.
So how was the party?
Oh, great. As a going-away gift, they gave me a Mr. Cluck's watch. See, the little beak goes around.
Very elegant.
So, Kev, you rushed out of here so quickly, we really didn't get a chance to talk.
About what?
Oh, I don't know. Sports, movies, you being a nurse.
Yeah, isn't it great? I mean, people always need medical help, and I'll be able to find a job anywhere in the world.
Yeah, well, there's crime all over the world. You could be a cop.
Dad.
Or a fireman. They help people, and they even get to take their dogs to work.
What's wrong with being a nurse?
Oh, nothing really, honey. It's just that we've never heard you talk like this before.
Well, that's because you've never made me figure out my future before. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
When did Diana Ross start dressing like a boy?
That's Michael Jackson. What are you reading on the job?
You know, Wesley, this project of yours is getting most tiresome. When is it going to be over?
When you reach peak efficiency? Hey, Mr. Belvedere, here, lad.
Hi, Heather. What have you got there?
Frog legs.
So you went through with the dissection?
Nope, I bought them at a French restaurant.
I don't understand.
Well, I figured I could take them to class, tell Mr. Sorokin that I dissected Travis at home, and somehow the rest of them just dragged away.
Very creative. But how are you going to explain the breading?
Skin condition?
Nice try, but I don't think your teacher will buy it.
Have a snack.
So the pig says to the brain surgeon, I won him in a raffle.
Well, Mr. Owens, entertaining the truth.
No, Nurse Hawkins.
Mr. Owens, I realize you're here to learn about nursing, but you can't absorb it through personal contact.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me, why hasn't the East Wing floor been mopped?
It has.
Well, Mr. Donchi in 312 didn't quite make it down the hall and unmopped it. Do it again.
Okay.
Has the cafeteria trash been emptied?
That was next on my list.
Or the linen cart taken to the basement?
Right.
Mr. Owens, the needs of a hospital don't slow down for the needs of your hormones. Now get cracking or get another job.
Sir.
Sitting down on the job again, Mr. Belvedere?
Another stunt like this, and I'll sit on you.
Okay. I was just trying to help you be more efficient.
I don't need your help, and from now on, the whole project is canceled, school or not.
Gee, sorry, Mr. Belvedere. I didn't mean to be so rough on you. Just thought I could prove that you can teach an old dog new tricks.
A moment. Who are you calling an old dog?
I didn't mean old exactly.
Well, then what did you mean? Tired? Antiquated? Over the hill?
Isn't that good?
Where's that work schedule you made?
You tore it up.
Yeah, well, make out another, and this time don't spare the housekeeper. Well, go on. You're wasting valuable work time. Old dog, indeed.
are. Miss Hawkins, here I am.
I've been looking for you. A delivery of fresh linens is here. I want you to
unpack them and put them away. I did, a half hour ago.
Good. Then you're free to go to the west corridor.
Mop it down and re-wax it. Done.
Oh. Well, there's still 30 minutes before the end of your shift. You could go to the third floor waiting room.
Change the bottle in the water cooler. I did that during my lunch.
Ah, I see. Very well. Carry on.
I'd love to. But I don't have time.
George, what are you doing?
I'm watching a rerun of Marcus Welby. Every time he talks to his nurse, Consuela, I see Kevin's head on top of her body. It ain't pretty.
Why don't we talk about this tomorrow? You need to sleep.
I just can't get used to the idea of my son being a nurse. Hey, big guy, what are you still doing up?
Oh, just keeping to my appointed rounds. I don't want to get behind.
Well, it's midnight. Can't you do some of that stuff tomorrow?
Oh, certainly not.
There's more than enough time to wash the windows and change the beds.
But the kids are in them.
I don't make the schedule. I just work here.
Hi, guys.
Hi, honey.
Oh, hey, Kev. Still burning the midnight oil, huh?
Yeah, you're not kidding. Well, I'm just gonna grab a glass of milk and hit the books.
You've been working a lot of extra hours lately, haven't you?
Yeah, but I better get used to it.
Hey, don't you think it's time you call this off?
What?
Hey, look, Kev, we all know you're not going to be a nurse.
Yes, I am. I don't know why it's so hard for you to understand.
It's just that, well, we can't help but think that you're settling.
What do you mean?
Well, she means we think you can be anything in the world you want to be.
No, I can't.
Sure you can.
No, I can't.
Why do you say that?
Because it's the truth. I mean, all my life you've been feeding me that line, and all my life I've been wondering what was wrong with me because I couldn't do everything perfectly.
You do lots of things perfectly.
Oh, yeah? Like what? Look, I'm an average guy. I get average grades. Well, nursing is something that's better than average. It's honest, and it's decent, and whether you like it or not, that's what I'm going to do.
I think we handled that well.
Almost finished, Owens.
Oh, yeah. Just finished putting away the last of the syringes.
Oh, really? Where'd you stick them?
Oh, look.
I know I've been pretty rough on you these last 2 weeks, but it's only because I wanted to know if you were serious about nursing. And I think you are. In fact, you'll make a damn fine nurse.
Well, thank you, Nurse Hawkins.
It's Letitia. I'm in the book.
Nurse Owens, I presume?
Oh, hi, Miss Belvedere. What are you doing here?
My gout. I'm afraid trying to keep up with Wesley has brought on an attack.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, here, sit down.
Ah.
Hey, you know, if you elevate that foot, it'll relieve some of the pressure.
Thank you. Kevin.
Yeah.
You know, your parents are pretty upset about your choice of vocation.
Yeah, I know, but they'll just have to get over it.
You're not just doing it to get even with them, are you?
If I wanted to get even, I'd be a tennis bum.
I see your point.
Well, listen, I better get back to work.
Oh, go right ahead. I'll just sit here a while. Any place without Wesley is extremely restful.
Stop it! Oh, man, no, I'm not...
Ayúdeme, por favor, que ya viene el niño. Ay.
What's she saying?
Well, it's just a wild guess, but I believe she's telling us she's about to have a baby.
What? You can't do that. I'm not a doctor.
¿Qué?
What?
She says,
Wait here. I'll go get a doctor, okay? I'll go and get a doctor.
Kevin, she's not sitting bull.
Doctor, the ER stat. Emergency. A woman having a baby.
Kevin, I think we're going to need some help.
Don't worry. A doctor is coming. The baby.
No, not him! Her!
you guys doing here? What happened?
Hey, you hit your head when you passed out.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we hear you saw a lady have a baby.
No, I saw a lady about to have a baby. Then I saw linoleum. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I guess Belvedere had pretty much delivered the baby by the time the doctor got there.
Yeah, and the lady was so grateful, she named her son Belvedere.
Well, I better get back to work.
No.
You're, pretty serious about this, aren't you?
Yeah.
Then we're with you all the way.
Huh?
Well, it's just we thought about it, and we finally realized that we've been trying to get you to do stuff we wanted you to do.
The thing is, we know how tough it is out there, so if we get a little carried away, it's just because we love you.
Thanks, Mom.
So if you want to be a nurse, it's okay with us.
In fact, we don't even care if you want to become an Avon lady.
Or a Fuller Brush man. You know what I mean.
Splendid. Now that we've got Kevin's future settled, could we all get to sleep?
Oh, Miss Belvedere, how you doing?
Not half as well as I'll be doing after visiting hours are over.
Okay. We don't have to have a hospital fall on us. Come on, Marsh, let's get the car.
Night, Dad.
Mr. Belvedere, would it be okay if the kids said goodbye before we left?
No. Absolutely. Delighted to see you. Come over here.
How you feeling, Mr. Belvedere?
Well, dear, frankly, I felt better.
Here, I brought you a present from the vending machine.
A Zagnut. How nice. Well, how did everything go in biology class?
I got an F.
What happened?
I tried to set Travis free, except that he got loose in the classroom and started hopping around. Then Angela saw him and freaked. She tripped over a desk, fell on him, and squashed him.
Did Angela get an F, too?
No, she managed to scrape an F of Travis off of her jacket to get a C.
Oh.
Well, I better get going. You take care of yourself, Mr. Belvedere.
Thank you, dear.
Look, I'm sorry you're in here. I guess it's all my fault.
Oh, nonsense. It's my fault entirely. I shouldn't have tried to follow that crazy work schedule.
Yeah, that.
I'm sorry I cost you a grade by not finishing your school assignment.
You didn't cost me anything. Actually, I won $5.
Oh, how's that?
See, this wasn't really a homework assignment. It was more of a bet that I made with Howie Heffnagel.
It was.
Howie said that his housekeeper could do more in 24 hours than you could, so I bet him.
I wonder if I could commit murder by pleading insanity.
You can't get out of bed. You're in one of those hospital gowns.
Yeah, well, that makes two of us that better watch our backsides, eh?
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
As of this entry, I'm feeling much better. Actually, my gout attack disappeared 2 days ago. A fact I'm in no rush to reveal. As long as George is paying the bills, I might as well get some well-deserved rest. Kevin continues to work in the hospital to see if he's cut out for medicine. George has begun to accept the idea of his son becoming a nurse. Mrs. Owens has not only accepted it, but has begun to hope that Kevin might one day marry a doctor. I think his chances are excellent. After all, there's nothing more attractive than a competent nurse.
Next Friday, it's fun and games.
I called. 2 pair.
3 of a kind.
Full house, I win. Now you both have to take off your shirts.
But not for everyone.
Hide me. Someone's in a talent show.
Mr. Belvedere.
I'm Ted Koppel. Later on Nightline, a tiny Indiana town with a high school basketball team battling all the odds to get to the state championship. Not the movie, the real thing.
With a new wife came unplanned parenthood and a lot of getting...
Wesley, don't answer that.
Hello, Hortense.
Wesley's jumped off the garage.
I'll see to it. Goodbye, Hortense.
Well?
Mrs. Hufnagel claims that Wesley was using Grandma Hufnagel's shawl for parachuting off the garage roof.
Wesley Owens, you could have been killed. Not really. Grandma Hufnagel was sleeping one off on the lawn and she broke my fall. You go up to your room and don't come down till I tell you. Yes, ma'am. And while you're at it, I want you to write that valedictory speech for your graduation. Come on, Mom. Just because I got the best grades in school, why do I have to write a speech about it? To be named 6th grade valedictorian is a great honor, and I'm proud of you. Great, then maybe you should write it. Don't you sass me, mister!
Kevin, you're home early. I thought you had a date with Cindy.
You won't believe it, Miss Belvedere. It was incredible. Suddenly we started trembling. The car was vibrating. The whole earth was tossing and turning.
Cindy must be quite a girl.
Huh? No, I saw a UFO. You know, like a flying saucer. See, we were parked up on Lookout Mountain, and I looked up and I saw this big round silver thing with little rotating lights.
Well, perhaps it was an airplane or a helicopter. Maybe it was a blimp.
Hey, I know a blimp when I see one. I mean, you know what I mean.
So, what do you think, big guy?
I think those sacks look better on the potatoes.
We're in training for Father Dad Olympics at school.
And you're practicing for the Guess My Lower Extremities competition?
It's a sack race, Belvedere.
Yeah, I put pink fringe on mine.
Yeah, and I got blue because I'm a guy.
I'll call Bellevue. They're running a 2-for-1 special.
Don't listen to him, kitten. He'll change his tune once we win the wheelbarrow race. Ready?
Okay.
You get the door.
Greetings, Earthling.
Miss Belvedere, looking for that spaceship. I think I finally located the Big Dipper.
Oh?
Yeah, take a look.
Kevin, those are the Hufnagel's Christmas lights. They never took them down.
Go ahead, make fun. But you'll feel different when I make contact with aliens and I'm on the cover of Time.
Oh. Just keep that thing pointed away from Fifi Hufnagel's window, or else you'll be doing time.
I mean, I can't believe we got talked into going to the stupid graduation dance. It's for geeks.
Don't worry. I got a few tricks up my sleeve that'll keep things jumping.
All right.
Mrs. Owens is ready to drive you gentlemen to the party.
We're all set.
Any progress on the valedictory speech?
It's on the table.
Good evening, ladies and germs.
Well, it's a start.
It's finished.
Oh, man, it's even geekier than I thought. Quick, give me a chunk. Calm down, Miles. There's a time and a place for everything.
Hello, boys.
Hello, Principal Hodges.
Let me make something clear, Owens. I may have to let you come to this dance, and I may have to let you be valedictorian, but that doesn't mean I have to like you.
May I say, sir, that those hair implants have taken beautifully.
Don't kiss up to me, Owens. It won't help. I'm watching you.
Well, let's go see what the guys do. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Anybody interested in a little action? Yeah? Like what? Like a toad in a punch bowl. Ah, come on, Wes. Get real. That's kid stuff. But this room is full of girls. Don't you want to bug them?
Hi, guys. Hello, Wesley.
What do you want, rat face?
Oh, Wesley. You've called me that since kindergarten. Don't you think it's about time you use my real name?
Okay, what do you want, barf brain?
Wesley T. Owens, you are gross.
Yeah, get with the program. I'll dance with you, Roberta.
Okay. Fine. Let's get out of here.
Oh, Roberta looks kind of cute.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Looks like it's toad time, and this is the place. Cover me.
Young Young people, the refreshment table is now open. I'm sure we're all grateful to our hard-working cafeteria staff for this lavish spread of sponge cake and punch. Yes, well, we'll enjoy yourselves. But please, one trip only.
Have some punch. Your birdhead has quite a kick.
Toad! It's a joke. I'm just making everybody laugh.
Mr. Owens, the kindergarten party is down the hall. Perhaps you'd be more comfortable there.
No, I'll stay here. Then stop acting like such a spaz.
Why don't you just take your stupid old toad and get out of here?
Yeah. All right, I didn't want to come to this party anyway. Come on, let's go, Miles.
I'm gonna stay here.
Huh? Why?
I want to dance.
Fine, who cares? I'm getting out of here.
While you're at it, why don't you grow up? Yeah.
All right, Wesley. What have you done?
Nothing.
You've been away less than an hour. Did the police raid the dance?
No, I just missed you.
Oh, it's worse than I thought. Was there a fatality?
Yeah, my toad.
What was the cause of death?
Island punch.
Aloha.
Mr. Belvedere, do you think I'm childish?
Actually, demented is the word I like to use.
They threw me out, Mr. Belvedere. Maybe they're right. Maybe I am a jerk.
Of course you are. But don't worry, you'll do better next time.
There ain't gonna be a next time. If everyone wants me to grow up, that's what I'm gonna do. Starting tomorrow, I'm a new man.
And I was just beginning to outwit the old one.
Close the door!
Well, that's the first time I ever saw a dog with a fin on his back.
When he ripped that fence post out of the ground and started chasing you, I thought you were a goner.
Well, sit down. You'll feel better with a little breakfast under your sweats.
Oh, can't. We got to do one more mile before I go to school. Ready, Dad?
Right behind you, kitten. Yeah. Well, let's go out the front.
Gee, I hope George isn't overdoing this training thing.
Yes, he did look dog-tired.
Morning, all. Hi, honey. Gee, don't you look nice. Is there something special at school today? No, except we have a new substitute teacher, and I just want to make a good impression. Honey, are you feeling all right? Never better.
Would you like some breakfast? We have cocoa crunches.
Not really, that's for kids. I think I'll just grab a cup of coffee on the way in. Bye, all.
Kevin, what are you doing? It's the middle of the night.
Research.
Oh, yes, of course. Vixens from Venus is the last word in authenticity. Don't you think this alien lunacy's gone far enough?
Look, it's not lunacy, it's fact.
Oh, regardless, it's ruining your health and interfering with your studies.
Are you kidding? I've never studied harder.
Chariots of the gods, communion, men who hate aliens, and the women who love them.
This one's got pictures. See? There have actually been cases where human males have made love to alien women.
Oh, it happens every day.
Yeah, look at this. A Peruvian farmer was plowing a field late at night, and all of a sudden, he was caught in a beam of light from the sky. A beautiful alien woman came down and,
Plowed his field?
Yeah. And if it can happen in Peru, it can happen in Pittsburgh.
Hello, George.
Hi, Belvedere. Did you know there are 3 Fritos, a set of car keys, and a chocodile under the stove?
I know, that's where I keep them. May I ask what you're doing?
I wrecked my back practicing for the wheelbarrow race. I figured this might help.
I see.
I thought that father-daughter thing was going to be a bunch of fake girl sports. Some of those kids are killers.
Oh.
I took a hit in dodgeball when I made a soprano out of a shorter man.
Why don't you just tell Heather you're not up to it?
No, this is important. The little girl's growing up. Pretty soon she'll be married to some dirtbag husband, and I'll never see her. Maybe my last time to do some special stuff with her.
George, you're going to have to let go sooner or later. But not right now.
Belvedere! Belvedere! Hey, get me off this thing, will you?
Good afternoon, all.
Hello.
Hi, honey. You're home from school awfully late. Did you have detention?
No, a meeting at the Dairy Queen. Possible distribution deal for the school paper.
Honey, is there anything you'd like to talk about?
Now that you mention it, I was wondering if I could give a party here.
Party?
Nothing fancy, just a casual little get-together with a few of the right kids. Make some contacts, do a little networking.
Well, sure. Hey, we could have ice cream and little hats and, hey, maybe even a clown.
Let me get back to you on that. I'm gonna go make some Postman and wheat thins.
He's sick, isn't he?
The Hofnagels must think so. They've just taken their house off the market.
I'm worried about him, Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, I assure you, Mrs. Owens, that underneath that three-piece suit, there beats the heart of a potential felon. Can I help you?
Yes. Bob Kincaid, Mutual of Pittsburgh. Someone here called about buying some long-term life insurance.
No?
That's for me. And lastly, of course, is the threat of economic retaliation. And that, in a nutshell, is why I think we can't afford any more trade embargoes.
Rumaki, anyone?
Hey, this is liver.
Well, it wasn't my idea.
And there's cottage cheese for any of you young ladies who might be watching your weight.
I'll be in the kitchen. If you need anything, just whistle. You do know how to whistle, don't you? Maybe not.
Hi, Wesley.
Roberta, glad you can make it. Won't you come in?
Thanks. But no more toad tricks, okay?
I wouldn't think of it.
Oh.
Hey, Wes, can't we play a game or something?
Now that you mention it, we do have enough hands here for a canasta tournament.
Never mind.
Miles, my man, you're looking razor sharp.
Hi, guys.
Bob, I'd like you to meet a pal of mine. Bob Kincaid, Miles Nomnoster.
Bob Kincaid, Mutual of Pittsburgh. Say, your folks have a dental plan?
Hey, Belvedere, what kind of kid's party is this?
A bad one.
Who's the guy in a cheap polyester suit?
Insurance salesman. Mutual pain in the whatever.
Hi. How's the party going?
It's the worst. I've seen kids have more fun waiting to get a tetanus shot.
And so we learned that Sudbury, Ontario is the nickel capital of North America.
Wesley Owens, this is the most boring party in the history of the world.
Yeah.
I'm going to the mall.
Yeah, this is Dullsville. I'll drive.
Where is everybody going? We've still got 15 pounds of Rumaki.
Forget it. The party was a disaster. Even the insurance guy left.
Oh, it wasn't so bad. I came away with a full medical plan.
What am I supposed to do, Mr. Belvedere? When I act like a kid, everyone laughs. And when I act grown up, everyone leaves.
Well, maybe you should stop acting.
Huh?
Wesley, life is a series of cycles. Your childhood was cycle 1, and now you're entering cycle 2.
You make me sound like an old dog.
Wesley, I never thought I'd bring myself to be able to say this, but you've got to be yourself.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Wes.
What's the matter? Was the mall closed?
Wes, we came back because we kind of feel bad about what happened.
Yeah, right.
Leslie, when I told you to grow up, I just meant act a little more your age.
We're still your friends, no matter how dopey you act.
Well, you sure don't act like it.
I know it sounds strange, Wes, but I think the kids are sincere.
Thanks, Bob.
You bet.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself. We need you.
Huh? Tomorrow is graduation. If we're gonna do something truly wicked to Principal Hodges, we've got to have your help.
Forget it, I can't.
You can't? The greatest criminal mind in the history of the school? Can't?
Nope. Wait a minute. Is this the legendary Wesley Owens who set fire to the custodian's back hair? The boy who glued Miss Steckler's wedgies to the floor? The criminal genius who hid a dead fish in the detention hall radiator? The Wesley Owens who's going to lead us kids in the greatest prank in the history of Chester Conklin Elementary School?
Yes! Yes! I'm that Wesley Owens, and I'll do it! Okay.
Gee, it's a good thing we got here early. The place is really filling up.
Well, you wouldn't think so many teachers would show up for Wes's graduation.
Give the people what they want and they'll turn out.
So, did you go over Wes's speech?
No, he told me you did it. Have you seen it, Mr. Belvedere?
No, all that Wesley said was that he'd prepared something special.
Maybe we better map out the nearest exit.
And thank you, orchestra, for that unique rendition of Slaughter on 10th Avenue. And now, parents and friends, we come against my better judgment to that portion of the ceremonies in which the valedictorian will read his address. This year's valedictorian, Wesley T. Owens, has been responsible for more teacher overtime hours than any student in our history. It is with trepidation that I give you Wesley Owens.
Thank you, Principal Hodges. On behalf of the graduating class, I would like to welcome you to our graduation. Being named valedictorian is a very great honor, but it would not have been possible without the fine education offered here at Chester Conklin Elementary School. An education of mind and of heart, for here we have learned not only to be ourselves, but to be the best selves we can possibly be. As we face an uncertain future, we can do so with full hearts, knowing that we come away from this place with the knowledge that will guide us through the shoals and rapids that lay ahead. Thank you all.
That's it?
Yes, sir.
Well, in that case, I guess I can release the SWAT team. Now, if everyone will join me in singing the school song.
And while we're at it, you're grounded for the summer.
You will not leave your room except for meals and trips to the bathroom. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
You're just plenty lucky Principal Hodges was a county cartwheel champion. You might have sued us.
I know. But you gotta admit, it was a great prank.
I'd give it 4 stars.
I sprained my ankle.
Oh, I knew you shouldn't have gotten involved in those full races.
Well, he didn't hurt himself in a race.
Huh?
Well, I was so excited to be there, I caught my foot on a seatbelt restraint and fell out of the car.
Honey, this is hurt.
Not as much as my pride. I'm sorry, kitten. I wanted to be a hero and win you a bunch of medals.
Well, that's okay, Dad. It's like you always taught me. It's not whether you win or lose, but how you get out of the car. Besides, we didn't come away empty-handed. We won the medal for the tug-of-war.
Oh, how did you manage that?
Hello, all.
Careful, or you'll draw harmonicas. Kevin, don't you think it's time that you gave up this quest of intergalactic romance? You got back to normal life?
Yeah, I guess so. It's just, once you've seen something that spectacular, you want to see it over and over. More than that, you want to be part of it.
I know. I felt that way the first time I saw Ursula Andress. Kept some dinner in the oven.
Oh, no thanks. Cindy invited me over to her place, and she said I can have anything I want.
Sounds like a good offer.
Yeah. See ya.
Problems down here. Intergalactic twit. Things have finally quieted down here in the Owens household. George has hobbled off to bed, proud to know that in Heather's heart, he is still a winner. Wesley sleeps off the first night of his month sentence in his room. I think it will take 3 days to get the smile off his face. Kevin, having given up the pursuit of UFOs, has returned to campus and the study of other heavenly bodies. I, on the other hand, have developed a great fondness for extraterrestrials. After all, anyone who calls me slim can't be all bad.
Hey now, Hawk here. Big Bisque. I've only got 10 seconds to advise you to catch Spencer for hire tomorrow. Advising is what I do best. Watch.
Sunday at 7, the world's most extraordinary couple has returned. Alan and his mermaid wife, Madison, in the all-new Splash 2.